6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
I'm starting to realize that I'm getting older because I'm starting to like coleslaw. And I always thought old people ate coleslaw, but I understand now the coleslaw thing.
What do you do when your rice ain't rich? Soup it up with braised cooked soup. What do you do when your fish ain't flavorful? Soup it up with braised cooked soup. La la. Braised cooked soup. What do you do with a chicken and stew? Soup it up with braised cooked soup. Braised cooked soup. Let's eat.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
It's an Evil Knievel rally. Far out! Wow!
Evel Knievel, sold separately or with the Evel Knievel stunt cycle from Ideal.
Bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Oh, right! To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people!
Now, ain't this about the fanciest thing you ever seen?
It's nice to come home to the quality and comfort of a manufactured home.
Rumor has it Clark's Mobile Homes make you a good deal on one of these.
Check out the selection at Clark's Mobile Homes, Highway 15 North, Law.
Hi, I'm James Clark, Clark's Mobile Homes. We do it for a living, not a killing.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Fuck PowerPoint. There is no power in those points and no point in those presentations. We have been brainwashed into believing that PowerPoint gives us the power to express ourselves creatively. But the only power it has is to kill our souls. Fuck PowerPoint and fuck your Excel spreadsheet too. Those columns and rows represent the metal bars of the prison cell of your brain. Free yourself from the soul-killing software of Excel and PowerPoint and live a more meaningful existence. Fuck PowerPoint and fuck Excel.
Pornography, adultery, TV, soap operas, uppers, drunkenness, compulsive shopping.
Prick, Peter, cock, rod, dick, meat, ding dong, wand, wiener, tool, joint.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
And that's where you're at, folks. Welcome to Wednesday and welcome to The Vibe. How's everybody doing today? I am your man, Bobby Fran. It is Wednesday. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. What's good in the Stream Show hood, everybody? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to have a Wednesday? Like I said, it's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. So come on. We made it this far. We got past that weird day yesterday, Tuesday, but now we're into Wednesday, middle of the week. So it's all downhill from here. But it doesn't start until we get with our friends backstage. We're going to have a great day hanging out today. I want to say this to frame it for everybody so you know, and to remind myself that I got to check out a little bit early today. Typically, The Vibe is 3+ hours of good fun right here in the middle of the day. But I have an event. I got a little event I got to go to. I got an appointment I got to keep. So I'm going to be cutting off the show at 2:30 p.m. East today. So y'all remind me in case I get too caught up having fun with you that I got to get out of here because I got some other stuff to get on to. But I'm going to hang out with you for the next 2.5 hours. I got bros backstage. I got fun clips and articles we're going to get down with. And I know I got a great chat family that we're going to check in with right after this. What is this? This is bringing our bros in. Well, he was ready probably 15 minutes before the show started. He was backstage. He's ready to go. He's the Florida man. He is Florida Andrew the Giant. Come on, Andrew.
I'm eating carrots and dip right now.
Say that again, my friend?
Carrots and dip.
Carrots and dip you're enjoying already. Well, and you got some good old blue cheese on your face, I assume. Unless your boyfriend just left and I don't know about it, Andrew. How you doing today? You got a little blue cheese on your face. You didn't know that. How you doing, Andrew?
Pretty good.
Enjoying some carrot. I mean, you got that dip all over the place. Well, I know that there's somebody backstage that probably has a couple thoughts in his mind about what might be on your face, Andrew. And he's going to be starting on an adventure today. He's going to roll out of the show kind of, maybe we can do the piss break right on time at 1:30 East. We'll find out what time he wants to roll out, but I'll bring him in so he can tell you about it. He's my friend. He's yours. We know him as the prop master here. He is Scott Fitzpatrick. I knew it. Here, wait a minute. Let me do this. Let me take my. Let me room myself.
You look like you had ejaculate on your face. I've seen that man come wipe it off.
There you go. All right, there's my boys. How you doing today, Scott?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm getting ready for my walk. As you know, I'm going to springboard off around your halftime. I'm going to springboard off into the great unknown.
The great unknown. That's right. For those of you who weren't with us yesterday, came on the air and he told us about this before because we even had a little song made up about it. That there's this trail near your house, and you think it's about. I see my sailing underwater.
Right.
But the trail around your house is about 50 miles long or so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's a trail here. It's a bicycle trail, but I'm going to walk it and try to buy you a little time too.
Yes.
Walk it and
I
might not make that whole 50 miles. I'm just going to walk as far as I can in one day, spend the night, and then walk back. So however many miles I can make it down the road and back.
Well, that'd be fun. I know you're going to document it. I hope you're safe and all. I hope they. What do you? As far as your preparations, I need to know. What are you preparing, man? You got a bag?
Yeah. You know, everybody's kind of surprised how light I'm traveling, but it is only one night, and I even might walk some through the night. But I'm just pretty much just taking water and a little bit of food for one, like one meal of whenever I camp out, and maybe cook some hot dogs. And I'm not taking no changes of clothes or nothing. It's going to be a pretty light trip. I'm not taking a whole lot. Extra socks.
I hope you maybe Stacy, maybe Stormy will sneak in some Capri Suns and maybe some Lunchables or something for you so you can.
She's got me 2 bags here that was sitting by the door of things I might need to take with me.
How about
and the
that?
bags are so heavy, dude, they'd break my back. I'm just not, part of it I got to travel kind of light. she's got.
Yeah, moms tend to overthink and they kind of want to pack and just take everything along with you.
Yeah. She's got me quite a couple of bags worth of. I need an extra pack.
Well, that's great. She's great mom and daughter, I'm sure. And so that's great. She's looking out for you and everybody else. Yeah. So you're gonna walk down the trail, and I think she told you yesterday, don't be bringing back no stray stepmoms or anything like that, right?
Everybody thinks I'm rendezvousing with Tammy. I think
everybody thinks. Well, we'll have to check when we go. If you go, because you got a couple Tammy videos in Scott's hole today, do we not?
Yeah, I went I knew you had a short day, so I left out the Cyrax and just gave a couple of Tammys. That maybe
that's fine. Nah, and I did watch these. These are fun. Oh
yeah,
let's talk about this, Scott. Yeah, come on, Scott. Scott got his guitar yesterday. I see my signal coming back. Shout out to the 30 awesome people joining us today. This is our boy Scott Fitzpatrick. A lot of you know who we're dealing with. But the reason I'm saying that is because we're checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel. That's like the old Van Halen look, or what is that? Tell us about that, Scott.
Yeah, it's kind of a Zakk Wyldish kind of.
Oh, that's Zakk Wyldish. Okay,
bullseye, Les Paul bodied. Zakk Wylde is my favorite guitar player, and Christopher Jibb or Cut of the Jib or Rock Talk Live.
Yeah, how did that go yesterday when you unboxed it? Was that a good show?
Yeah, Ween, live Ween stuff was seen in the chat too. Well, live Ween was part of it, and Ween's got me another guitar on the way. He's putting together for me. So thanks to Ween, and thanks again to Cut of the Jib or the Rock Talk Live. And And I kind of hate this. One of the things I hate about walking off is because I got to leave this thing behind. I just got yesterday.
You just got the son of a bitch, and you've had issues keeping hold of your guitars as you get around through life and all. So now you're separating yourself from another guitar that you got temporarily.
Right.
There you go. Well, I hope this is just a temporary separation, and you just have a fun little adventure walking this trail, as we've kind of heard about before here. We've Chris Popke. Well, Scott would walk, as my signal goes underwater, 50 miles, and Scott would walk for 50 more just to shave his eyebrows off again and blow a fall down at your door. Scott's all for his adventure tomorrow. No guitar or anything.
Poppy, you set me up for it, you son of a bitch.
There we go. Pop it up. Yeah, Scott. So your 50-mile trail. We'll see if you get 50 miles or how many miles you get. So what about battery backup? Because I know you need a phone nowadays. You're kind of got used to it with your Tammys and all that stuff. So what are we talking about for power backup?
You got me this battery thing. It'll charge my phone. I got two phones. And I got this the back. This will charge them all both several times. And another thing that kind of surprises people, I'm not taking no backpack no sleeping bag or no blankets. I'm just gonna sit down up against a tree and spend the night whenever it's time for me to rest.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't too heavy, a sleeping bag might not be a bad idea. But you got to keep yourself away from them bears or whatever wild animals might be around your way there, Scott.
Yeah, well, that's one of the good things about where I live. Humans are the top of the food chain here. There ain't really nothing. Bobcats and coyotes, but they kind of are rare.
Well, I hope you remain on top of the. That's good. I hope you remain on top of the food chain when you go on your adventure. But just right on cue, Andrew gets on screen with us just in time for nap time. How you doing, Andrew? You doing all right, buddy? He just had a second date, it looks like, with his carrot. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I mean, you can pipe in and ask Scott questions or when you want to if you find yourself falling asleep, Andrew. But a shout out to everybody joining us from Andrew. Yes.
Maybe you should bring the guitar to entertain yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah. But this is a brand new one. I kind of hate to take it out in the woods and no, what might happen to it. This is a brand new one.
Do you have any idea where the old ones went?
Long story is probably involved in this. Andrew.
It's kind of just a real quick. A family member kind of ended up with all my shit. Kind of screwed me out of it. Kind of stole it. They were stolen. Let's just say that.
There you go. All right. Well, I know we got some great people checking in the chat. I know they want to talk to Andrew. I know they want to talk to Scott. And hopefully someone want to talk to me too. But I hope all of you want to hang out at least till 2:30 East today. That's what we're doing today because I got to cut it off a little bit early today. So no over vibing or no going right up to 3 today. We're going to cut it off at 2:30 so I can attend an event that's very important to me. But right now, this is very important to me. So I welcome everybody from Andrew the Giant 96 or watching on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube or on Rumble or on my Facebook. This is the Vibe Stream Show 293. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. I'm hanging out with my friends. We're going to do the chat family check-in. We're going to get to news, fun clips, and just have fun right up here till 2:30, y'all. So let's do it. I put the glasses on. I got my bro Scott with me. I got my boy Andrew with me. We'll see if Bobby Nick wakes up and joins us at some point. But right now, we're going to start without him. So let's do it, folks. It's Wednesday. It's Stream Show 293. This is the vibe. Let's create some. It's Wednesday, and Scott is laughing, so let's go. Come on.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, that's right. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me. And Andrew and Scott, and vibes are created, folks. And did I say that it was just Wednesday? I think I just said it was Wednesday, Scott. Didn't I?
It is Wednesday, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But it's Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. It's not just any Wednesday. That's right. This is my one day of the week when I grift for Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. So I got a neat little kind of element I'm going to play when we get to the chats that helped me for with Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. So let's go, folks. This is the opening chat family check-in for Wednesday Stream Show 293. You got your chats in, folks? Hit them up. It's post time. Here we go, Scott. And Andrew.
Hey, Bobby friend.
Here we go. We're going to check in with them. This is the opening chat family check-in. Hello. Goonie Goo Goo, Begonias, Unga Bunga, BF Chang, and Gano Gano from my friend Pecan checking in first right here on the chat family check-in. And then always so generous with his second chat. It's a $2 super one, and it says, oh shit, we're doing it. It's hump day. It's all of that shit. Let's go. We are doing it.
We're doing it.
Thank you, Pecan, for the $2 super chat. Let's go with Wednesday. Spawn checks in, bro, and says, good afternoon to BF and everyone in the chat. This afternoon, we're going to be killing it in the lounge. That's Bobby Nick's show.
Yep.
And I'm sure he'll be up at some point later on. But yes, typically on Wednesdays, immediately following BF Live, he'll be doing In the Lounge on Rumble. That's his music show where you can go over there. And for $1 per song, he'll play any song you kind of want over there. It's a lot of fun. And you can click on the link by checking out his link as it runs in the chat today on this show. Spawn Tikal from Pecan. Spawn says, Pecan, homie. Just a guess, it shouts out number 7, but you're number 1. Whoa, Pecan checks in with a second one for Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Let's fucking go, y'all. You're right. It is Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. So here, let me play this for you, buddy. Thank you for your $2. Hell yeah, we got fancy elements to play. We got friends. Generous friends. Thank you very much for your contribution for Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Let's continue on here with the vibe. Oh, let me see. I got some generous ones coming in. Just a guess. What's up, Andrew? What's up, buddy?
Food.
The dog's in there looking for food? Does he like carrots?
What you looking for, Arlo? I ain't got nothing for you.
He's looking for anything you might drop, Andrew. Dogs are smart, man. They know where to come and get it. What's the dog's name, buddy?
Arlo, like Arlo Guthrie.
Arlo, that's cool. That's a fun name, man. Hey, Andrew, and you probably didn't really have much experience with pets in your other location, did you, buddy?
No.
That's great, man. Well, I think pets can give you happiness, man. So that's awesome.
Get a toy so I can play.
I don't think he's talking to me. I don't think he's talking to me anymore, Scott.
I don't know.
I want to thank Live Ween for checking in with 420, bro.
Ween.
Happy Wednesday, y'all. He says, burn one for donks and hug everyone. Hug everyone. That's right, man. Rest in peace, our friend Donkey Kongington, a chat family member, man. He kind of passed, so we kind of honor him. If you guys partake, do one for him. Do a dab for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. Do-do-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey.
I miss dunks.
Go. Oh.
think Bobby Friend's under.
I'm sticking with it, Scott.
Okay.
I miss donks.
Yeah,
We miss our friend Donkey Kongdon. Thank you for that super chat. Pecan says, Live Ween, Hoya. Live Ween shouts out Pecan in return. Live Ween says, rate and gay only by 1 minute. We got Mar Showman checking in saying, what's up, Andrew, from Andrew the Giant 96.
What's up?
If you're talking about that poem at the beginning of the every show that I do, that's a little inspirational thing. That's a lyric from a song that kind of inspired me to do what I'm doing. So I'm glad you like that, Marsho Man. Good afternoon, says FJM checking in. He says, good afternoon to you all. Peace and hits. Live Ween says, cock soup equals the best stomach settler. Not going to ask how you know that. Live Ween says, what up, FJM, my calcified kid? FJM, Hoya brother from Pecan. Live Ween shouts out and says, Timu Reba. King of All Diffs is checking in on a Wednesday. And as Live Ween indicates, when King of All Diffs arrives, the party begins. Pecan shouts at King of All Diffs with the Hoya. King of All Diffs gets the love. Waver checking in, laughing already and saying, hey, let's go. It's Wednesday and the vibes are already happening in the chat. Hoya, everybody.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Oh yeah, everybody on this Wednesday. Widow Killer checks in and says, I just saw a funny pic someone took of Jey Uso yeeting after he won the World Heavyweight Championship. And because he has the title in one hand, it looks like he's doing the Nazi salute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Widow Killer, how you doing on this Wednesday, my friend? Pecan shouts out Waver and Widow Killer. DRKA says King of All Diffs. Psych Clyde checks in. How you been, buddy? It's been a minute. There he is. But I know you and Dawn are some hardworking people.
Brother.
So welcome to the chat today, Psych Clyde, my bro. Psych, you getting a shout out love from Live Ween. Pecan in the house says Waver. Live Ween, my man, from our friend Psych Clyde. Psych Clyde gets a shout out love from Pecan with Psych emojis. Live Ween says, I do feel that female Jay Hudson. Wait a minute. I feel that. Do you feel that? That's right. At the opening of the show, Pecan gets a shout out love from Psych Clyde. My bro Terry Nee checks in. He says, killing me softly with Excel. Killing me softly. That's right. The opening. I'm not hooked in my soundboard. I got to hook this one in my board. Maybe I'll get that back in a second. Thank you, Terry Nee, for checking in. Getting our vibe on, says Waver. Live Wayne checks in and says, BF, is there more to that Do You Feel That ladies video that you have? Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, what's it?
I remember it's kind of a family that does them songs, ain't it? Like a husband and wife or something.
Yeah, Down with the Sickness. What's her name? Is her name?
I can't remember her name.
Something. Couple. Let me do COU. I probably see. I'm a little high right now, and I probably don't remember. Here you go. I got it. Oh yeah, let's watch a little bit of this. I played this one other time before. I'm surprised I didn't have it bookmarked. But let's have fun with it. Come on. Oh. Hell yeah, they're a couple, Live Ween. They do all kind of songs. I'll give you their shit. There she is. Look.
Do you feel that?
Oh yeah, we do. That's the vibe, girl.
Do you feel that?
She gets it, Laween. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Come on. It's Wednesday, y'all. If this don't make you feel a vibe, I don't know what will. I can't do anything for you. That's the husband. Is that David Bybee? This is also, I'm saying,
drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken your servant Will you give it to me? It seems what's left of
hell yeah, folks.
Inside is slowly changing.
Ding dong, Mr. Cyclone Texan. Come on.
Look at my own reflection when suddenly it changes.
What's up, man?
Violently it changes. Oh no. There's no turning back now.
We'll get to the chorus.
Demon in me. Get up, come on down with the sickness.
Get up, come on down with the sickness.
Get up and come down with the sickness.
Open up your hate and let it flow into me.
Get up and look down with the sickness.
Mother, get up, come on, get down with the
You
sickness.
fucker, get up, down with the sickness.
Madness is a gift that has been given to me.
You feeling that, Andrew?
That is the worst version of with the sickness I have ever fucking heard.
That's Bevan Bob. That's Bevan Bob. They go by on YouTube. They got all kind of songs on there. They got lots of them. Hey, Andrew, you getting a shout out love from Live Ween. Sean Riggle says, "Holy jizz, Andrew." When you had that jizz on your face, let's see how much you got on there. Your boy came in and took it off. How's Darren doing today?
Doing pretty good. How you guys?
Hey, what's up, Darren? I thought you might be in earshot. Good afternoon, buddy. Let's see. Hoya to Andrew from Waiver. Sean Riggle gets a shout out love from Pecan. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in from the ATL. On this fine Wednesday with friends, Andrew has gone mad. He's foaming at the mouth. Not quite, Reverend Wild Bill. Although Live Ween checks it, shouting you out. You said he was on the guitar show with you guys yesterday, huh?
Yeah, Ween was, yeah. He's a guitar man.
Awesome. Did you get it to make any noise yesterday? You just get it out and take a look at it, unboxing, any noise?
Tuned it up and just got a feel for it. We didn't have much time more than that. Plus, I ain't got an amp right now, and
all right.
We just inspected it on the show and
went over it. Cool.
Right.
All right. Scott, you getting the Hoya from Pecan.
Yo,
hey, Scott from Waiver. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in.
Wild Bill.
Scott. Pecan shouts out the Reverend Wild Bill with the Hoya. Yeah. You got it, Andrew, says Waiver. Syke says it's my birthday, but it looks like Andrew had the birthday party. That's right. It's Syke's birthday, but Andrew is coming. BF is going to DC. Not quite. No, I'm not going to DC to see A&M games. No, I ain't going for none of that. Pecan Hoya, don't get excited about me going to DC again there, Terry. The Reverend Wild Bill says Pecan Hoya. Live Ween says happy birthday to Rev Fug Lee and happy birthday to Syke Clyde. Well, for my bros Rev Fug Lee and Syke Clyde and anyone celebrating a birthday this week, this is your happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating a birthday out there today on this fine Wednesday on The Vibe. Syke Clyde says, LOL, it's my actual birthday today, unfortunately. Well, yeah, it's funny. I don't believe anybody's birthday anymore, Scott. I don't know when to believe them.
I don't either.
It's
Terry Nee's birthday. I do know that.
Terry Nee's is coming up, but yeah, it's Terry Nee's birthday. It's Rev Fugly's birthday. Now it's Syke's birthday. Waiver says, good luck with that, Scott, and bring a machete when you go on your walk.
Yeah, I mean, it's already a cut path because it's a bicycle trail.
I'm thinking he probably was saying to bring the machete for other reasons, for multiple reasons, I'm guessing.
Okay.
For your own protection.
I don't want to scare the homeless away. Supposed to be a lot of homeless encampments on this trail.
Might be another but good reason to bring a pro machete. Live Ween, yes, hopefully the audio got better. Syke Clyde emojis are being used by my friend Live Ween because he's a member and he supports me. He supports me. Yes, my screen was going into a dip. Thank you, the Reverend Wild Bill. Syke is laughing. Happy sweet 16th, Syke Clyde from Live Ween. Water, rain, poncho, beans. Water, rain, poncho, and beans.
That's pretty much what I got, dude. That's pretty much the way I'm doing it. It's hot dogs.
All right. Ooh, Syke Clyde says he wishes he's 41 today. Let's give it up, man. Hey, none of us getting younger, my friend Syke Clyde. So happy birthday, buddy. Oh, man, you are young, says Live Ween. Is ancient and desiccated. Thank you. Is that a Gibson, an 8K guitar? What are we talking about? Waiver was asking about that guitar.
Say a Firefly Les Paul copy.
Firefly copy of Les Paul.
Yeah, right.
Did you show them yours, Ween? Did Live Ween show his guitars? Was everybody like, it was like a dick contest? Everybody was, look at my penis. Look at my penis guitar.
No, they pretty much let the show be about the one guitar, and then
good.
after show though, the Ween and Jib is showing their toys.
Then you had a penis matching contest. All right, okay, all right, I get it. They knew it's like you knew it happened at some point. Let's see. I kept my ween in my pants like a gentleman. See, right, exactly. He kept his guitar ween in his pants. Tits McGee checks in and says, Scott, are you in bear country? She's worried about you being out there in the woods.
No, there was a bear that crossed. I don't know if you remember, Bobby friend, whenever one comes
taking a piss.
All right, I'll put you backstage, buddy.
A bear came through this area, but it was like a big deal because it's in my lifetime, it's the only bear we've ever seen walk through.
They're not terribly common, but they're within walking range of where I live, so you never know when one might pop. Get deer around here more than anything. Hey, Live Mike, thanks for checking in from the Andrew Giant 96 channel. As you can see, he's taking a little personal break right now. We'll bring him back on screen, but welcome to the BF Live family over here. Andrew's co-streaming my show today on his channel. Live Ween says, you know me too well. I wanted until we got back. I waited until we got backstage. That's what you were saying. You had to like go match your. Look at my. Here's my penis guitar. Here's my penis guitar. There you go. It's a dick matching contest. Hey, Patrick Belmar checking in. Bones up and 666, buddy.
Patrick.
It is Wednesday, so we're going to get a Wednesday show. Are we going to get weather doesn't matters, I like to call it, or we had a quick kind of spontaneous cooking show last week when they couldn't put the game show, the video game playing show together quick enough, Scott. He was having all kind of technical difficulties.
I missed all of it.
But Perry was saying, Tom was saying when they were trying to get it all working, that Perry was playing some video games and doing real well at them, enjoying them. So maybe we will see a video game stream out of Perry sometime soon. What's up, Patrick? As you should, says Cy Clyde. You in Texas? No. Live Ween says, since BF is ending early, I will likely jump on my Rumble for some guitaring later on. That's right, Live Ween, he does over there on Rumble. He jumps on and plays guitar live. So look for that immediately following the show. A dingo ate my baby, says the Red Wall Bill. Comedian Tay Boogie checks in, Scott.
What's up, Tay Boogie?
You're Tay Boogie. He's checking on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Psych Clyde says, did Perry steal your old one, the old guitar?
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I think that's something you would do. Right, so he got his stolen, so he stole yours, Scott.
So that's the rumor.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Psyched onto it. Matt says, bones up. He says, BF. And the Midday Freeze, because that's what we are. How you doing, Matt? I'm sure he'll give you the report in a second. Matt's getting a shout-out love from Live Ween. Matt 666 from Psych Clyde. Prop Master, there you go, is your acknowledgement from Matt.
Brother Matt, yeah, I was waiting on it. Brother Matt.
I figured you were. Matt getting the bones up from Pecan. Comedian Tay Boogie says, hey. The Matt shouts out Live Ween. Psych 666 from our friend Matt. Live Ween says, holy shit, it's Comedian Tay Boogie. Matt says, Pecan. Bones up. Comedian Tay Boogie says, watching on both. Blocky Fran emojis are being utilized by the Reverend Wild Bill, indicating he's a member here on the Vibe. Tay Boogie, my dude from Psych Clyde. Ween, what is up from Comedian Tay Boogie? Tay Boogie gets the shout out love from Pecan. Matt says, fuck yeah, Andrew. Hashtag boner check. We'll get that boner update when he comes back right after this. Yeah. Comedian Tay Boogie says, what up to Pecan? Lynette Johnson checks in and says, Andrew is the GOAT. He is. Here's our bro. Thanks for checking in on Andrew the Giant 96 for In the Vibe again, Lynette. Good to see you again. Tits McGee says, I'm supposed to rest my eyes today, so I'm not to be in the chat as hard as, so if you see me, I'm not, if you see me, I'm not here. Okay. One of those things, huh? You're cheating a little bit? Supposed to rest your eyes today. Well, I hope you're well, whatever you're dealing with. Comedian Tay Boogie gets the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Wild Bill, how you been? From Comedian Tay Boogie, right on back. Live Ween says, Tits McGee, you should use an accessibility reader that reads the chat to you. Stephen Bull can point you in the right direction, I bet. That way you won't have to strain your eyes. The Reverend Wild Bill says, wonder where Tits McGee is today. I haven't seen her in here. Tits McGee says, Live Ween, look into that. There's Tits right there. Love your wine. Look, it's Nimrod. Keep your feet up, Andrew. Keep your feet in. What's up keeping your feet up? Keep your feet in the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. For circulation, we'll be talking about there, Nimrod. Let's see. How you doing today, buddy? Ding Dong checks in and says, Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bill. Live Ween shouts out Nimrod. Nimrod, Andrew did the Thriller dance in full just before you arrived, says Live Ween. How are your hands doing this afternoon, Scott? Says FJM.
Oh, yeah, because doing shows, I didn't really get to play as much. They're tender, but I haven't blistered up yet. I got virgin fingers again, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, well, you get the
calluses are gone.
Yeah, you get the right. I imagine you get that. And you know what? My always thing, Scott, whenever I tried to play, like some of it's first of all, just the coordination to change and slide your hand. But then that hand would cramp. My slide hand would cramp a lot when I did mess around with guitar. Let's see how he's doing. And let's bring Andrew back in. Come on, Andrew. Did you ever have that issue, Scott, when your hand would like cramp or whatever you're trying to
actually
certain note combinations or
well, not so much. There is some people do have that problem, and they're little stretching exercises. But there's been times when I was playing. I ended up finding out it was a guitar injury when I went to the doctor because I played for too long. I mean, I was on a roll for like 13 hours straight. Too long, too fast, and I developed like a cyst in the corner of my wrist.
Wow.
And or in my knuckle, I mean, and I got one in my wrist too. And then yeah, so it put me out, and I wasn't able to touch nothing. It put me out playing guitar for like months.
Like a friction cyst from overdoing it. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Ding Dong gets the Hoya from the Renoir Bill. Pecan acknowledges Nimrob with the Hoya, Nimrob 71. And Terry Nee checks in, help me on this Whack-A-Go Wednesday. Whack away, Scott. Let me hit this real quick. Thank you, Terry Nee, for helping me whack the goal. Scott, are you going north or south? Terry Nee wants to know. He wants to.
I believe it's west.
Use the sun. You go. Yeah, because it rises in the east, sets in the west. So you're going to be following the sun going down. That might be pretty good because that'll really extend your daylight as you're walking. If you're walking truly west or even in a westerly direction.
Yeah, and I guess it kind of curves and hits. I've never been on this trail, so I don't know what direction I'll end up. But I'm starting off west.
And I imagine you'll do a couple check-ins every now and then, or at least film some things that we can watch when you get back.
Right.
All right, that's good. Terry Nee, thank you for your contribution to this Whack-A-Go Wednesday. Let's see, what was Whack-A-Go Wednesday? Let's see. Nimrob says, those dogs will eat his feet one day, Ween. The dogs are going to eat Andrew's feet. The dog was just in the room looking for something to eat a little earlier, wasn't he, Andrew?
Yeah.
So Nimrob is saying he's going to eat your feet, and that's why he said to keep your feet up?
Yeah. Yep.
Put some peanut butter on your toes.
Let me see. Oh. Hey, get off Andrew's feet. Andrew's not food just because he can't move. Leave him alone. Leave Andrew alone. Don't do that. Get off of him. Oh, shit. Kick him off, Andrew. All right. There you go. Yeah, they dogs were just in there earlier. I said, those dogs are smart, Scott. They know that this guy's going to be dropping some shit. I'm going to get something off this guy.
That's right.
They know. They're going to clean. He's like, I can clean up off of this guy. Thank you, Nimrod, for checking in. Live Ween says, holy shit, that song is amazing. Hey, Just Your Average Pug checking back in for another day. Courtesy of Andrew the Giant 96 channel. How you doing, Just Your Average Pug, on this Wednesday? Welcome back to The Vibe. Nimrob gets the devil horns up from Matt. Hey, Pecan from Nimrob. Live Ween says, Nimrob, 100%. Yo, Matt from our friend Nimrob. Nimrob gets the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Psych says, I'm going to be growing Donk's weed as soon as I moved in to my new house. Well, we're looking forward to that. Nimrob71 says, hey there to the Reverend Wild Bill. Love that, Psych. It's really cool of Donk's sister to think to facilitate that. Shout out to Donk's sister and everybody that has to deal with the repercussions of our passing of our friend. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Psych, you have to send me a flower from it. I got Donk seeds from Donks himself a little while ago now. Andrew looks so much happier, says FJM, saying that every day. Every day. That's our Florida man right there. He's always had a great smile, but now it's a little extra sunny, isn't it, FJM? Look at that guy right there. He's awake. Florida man, Andrew. Wild Bill, you got it, buddy. Right on, says Live Ween. Good afternoon, everyone. From my friend Tiffany Washington, our smoking friend, checking in.
Tiff.
Sight Clyde, thank you, sir, from the Rem Wild Bill. The buffalo emoji is being utilized by FJM, the calcified kid, and that indicates to me that he also supports me here monthly. So thank you whether you support me here monthly or on this crazy Whack-A-Go Wednesday. Thank you, everybody. Live Ween says, husband busts through the wall like the metal Kool-Aid man. Is that right? Hoya tip from the Reverend Wild Bill. Tiffany Washington gets the Hoya. I'm going to scan through these. Lynette Johnson says, why am I not seeing other comments? Lynette, because if you're on Andrew the Giant 96 channel, because Andrew is co-streaming my show, which is originating from my YouTube channel, BF Live The Vibe. So it all depends on where you're at, who you can see, Lynette. But I get all of them. But thank you. So Chunksta checks in and says, I just assume this is Scott and Tammy. I don't know, Chunksta, but I was thinking about you yesterday and your nephew, and I hope that I was thinking about his chemo treatments, man, and I hope they go real well. Fuck cancer and positive thoughts to Chunksta's nephew. You were in my thoughts yesterday, buddy, man. I hope that shit goes well. That ain't nothing to mess around with. Fuck cancer. Liveween says, this full video is so much better than I ever imagined. He was liking that, down with the sickness. The Chunksta gets the Hoyer from Pecan. Nimrob says, if I may interrupt, this sounds like Jerry Shepadini's karaoke. Ah, okay. Seen him one of those nights. We got the worst, yeah. It happens on occasion. Howdy, Pecan. I'm going to scan through these because we got some other fun stuff to get to in the show. And being that I'm leaving 2:30 today, I want to get right to it. Thanks, Nerd. There's Nerd. Let's all give her the call, guys.
Hang on, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew doesn't count to 3 or shit. He's like, give it a nerd. He did it all by himself yesterday too, Scott. But ready? Oh, Andrew, let's do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nerd. There you go. She loves it either way. How you doing? He says hi to Ding Dong. I want to just acknowledge any people that I haven't already checking in today. Happy birthday to Taurus. We will do the Rock You Like a Horoscope, Soulful Horoscope readings later on. Let's get to all that stuff. Let's go on. Terry Nee, he contributes another one for $2 just in order to say happy birthday to Psych on this Wackago Wednesday. Thank you, Terry Nee, for your contribution for Wackago Wednesday, my friend. Let's continue on here with the vibe. Hey, HND, Psych, happy birthday, maybe? Haha, I wish, but it really is my birthday. Nobody does it like the Bull, Stephen Bull. Let's make sure I just want to, what you got? Let's see. I want to acknowledge any new friends checking in. Like, wait a minute, like Merry Chris, Stormy checking in saying, Merry Christmas. What? Merry Christmas. What's up with that, Stormy? Is it? Let's say it's not even. We're not even at summer Christmas yet or anything like that. Son of a bitch. Don't have this in my soundboard yet. Stormy, what do you think that's all about? What are you eating there, Scott?
Well, I got into my survival bag a little bit early, and I'm eating my granola bar.
Don't do it to me. It's probably because you know Stormy's got other shit in the bag. She sounds like she's got more than you can carry, so you just take something else.
Yeah, she's got me. Everything's bagged up. I got some flashlights and extra batteries and bug
spray.
Look
at this.
She's got me some toilet paper and snacks and waters and sodas and all of it.
Gotta be some Capri Suns in there, something Kool-Aid.
Got the juice box. I've seen a juice box.
Juice box. It's gotta be because they're so easy to take along with you, man. They're lightweight. You know, they get nice and flat when you're done with the garbage and everything, right?
Right. Yeah. I probably won't need to do my fingernails.
You probably want to. What does he think you're gonna do out there? Rest for a manicure? Get a mani and a pedi from a homeless person? That's what Scott's really doing. He's going out to give manis and pedis to homeless people. He just didn't want to tell anybody. Toilet paper. Solo toilet paper. My dude is ready, Andrew. The Red Wild Bill says happy birthday to Terry Nee. FJM says, don't forget the bears will be hungry also, Scott.
Yeah. There's no bears, man.
Stormy gets a good afternoon from our friend Pecan checking in. I think Bob and Perry might be on tonight. I'll text Bob. Yeah, I don't remember, Psych. I'm kind of too caught up in my own shit. Matt does let us know that it's Bob and Perry tonight. That's right. It's tonight, and then I think this Saturday they do one on one network and one on the other. So it's probably tonight on Perry Caravello Live. That'll probably be 8 o'clock East, 5 o'clock Pacific. And then they're going to do Saturdays, and they'll do that on the Levyverse. Thank you, Matt. The Red Wild Bill says, I think I'm the oldest in the chat familia. Same to you, Pecan. I'm going to get through here. Let's make sure we just didn't miss anybody checking in that we didn't say hello to. See how Live Ween, your thing reminds me of Blood. So where's Blood? I want to thank Pecan for supporting me, not only with Super Chats, for being a member here. And using the BF Chang emojis. BF Chang is my look and my alter ego when I get a little too blazed. Right, Scott? Well, wait a minute. You think I'm the only one getting blazed? Maybe we need one for Andrew, Scott, because he's kind of a head now. If you don't believe me, look at this. Busted, Andrew. Busted. How you like that, buddy?
That was a monster hit you took, Andrew.
It was a pretty good one for a first one. I thought he would like puff and choke, Scott.
Yeah,
but he took a deep one. Here, let's do it one more time, and then we'll watch Andrew's reaction. Here we go. What are you doing, Andrew? That was a pretty boss first hit, man.
Yeah, if I was them vape saws choked me out. If I was to take a hit like that, it would have choked me out.
No doubt. No doubt. So that's what he's been up to, Mr. Florida man. He's been in the state for like 2 days before he did that, right, Scott?
Yeah.
Like a day or two. Like
the second Granny and Lemmy got there, that's what his first question was.
Yeah. Did you bring your thing with you? Let's see. Hey, Chrome Doe, checking in on BF Live The Vibe. What's good, everyone? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. We love positive vibes. And we love Chrome Doe checking in on BF Live The Vibe and he's leaving nice comments on my channel as well. So thank you, guys. We out here vibing, says Just Your Average Pug, checking on BF Live The Vibe. On all the haters. You're right, you're just your average pug. This guy gets it right here. You guys are awesome, man. I want to make sure I get through this and acknowledge like my niece, Tina, who says, just wanted to pop in and say hi before I go back to work at 1. Well, that's what it's all about, Tina. That's my hard-working niece right there, catching little vibes in the middle of the day. Hi, Tina. Thanks for checking in. Just says, I just did work at church down the street from Les Paul's grave. Picks and change all over the ground. Oh, picks and change all over the ground, Scott, because people just throw their picks on Les Paul's grave, I guess.
Yep.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
All right. Well, don't be surprised if Terry Nee does, or someone doesn't dox you by typing in, where is Les Paul buried? And before you know it, Terry Nee will be at your house. No, what's such a joke? He'll be doing like he did with Scott. Doxing him. Let me see. Something tells me he's not going to be walking fast enough for long enough to affect the time zone.
Me?
I guess that's what they're talking about. Yeah. Let's see.
No, I'm not going to be walking into another time zone. Not another time. It's not that far.
Not that far. Matthew checking in on Andrew the Giant 96 and says, Hoya, folks. Jay Wheaton, bro, checking in right here on the Vibe. What's up? Andrew, did the sunburn start peeling yet? Nimrod, he came on like yesterday complaining about it right away. Like, top of your shoulders, right? And what other body part did you discover you didn't know peeled before, Andrew? And please don't say your penis.
The inside of your ears.
Yeah, Scott. You ever done that, bro? Like when you've been out on the water outside or just outdoors too long, you burn the inside of your ear or your tip to your ears gets it?
I can't say I've sunburnt my ears.
I've done that every now and then because we get out on the water or whatever. But Andrew, he's been like in the house so long with no sun, exposed to no sunlight. The minute a little sunlight gets him, it burns every part of his body. So he was talking yesterday about his shoulders and his ears peeling. I want to get on to the Vibe, not so serious news. Vegetarians, we'll do that when we do the Rock You Like a Horoscope. Best nerd call ever we just gave her. Nimrod is trying to harvest some freshly peeled Andrew skin for his skin box. Yes, I need a skin box. Oh, come on. That's going to be a good one. Oh, no, that's a good one. Boy, that's gold member reference right there. Oh, my God, says the nerd. There's the gold member hashtag right there. Snake getting the love from the Chunksta. Matthew getting the love to Tiff. Carrot, let's see. Thanks, Rev. Let's get on with it. Stormy says, I don't know. I used to pack some stuff for people and hand them out in town. You'll be surprised what you can use them for. You got she giving little homeless people bags. Like, here, Dad, take these out there with you.
Yeah, I'll be passing them homeless encampments. Maybe I can do some trading.
He's going to barter. Right. Story's sending him out with barter items. So in case he needs something to survive, look, hey, I'll trade you this toothbrush or whatever. Prop master. That's an amateur move, bud. Never deplete your rations before you hit the trail, says Matt. He don't like that you're eating out of your bag.
And Matt, I can listen. I'll listen to Matt, man. If you ever go to his channel, he's a out in the country, out in the woods, backpacker video, and he's got videos of it. Man, his stuff is excellent. His crystal clear and beautiful country he lives in.
There you go. Well, you got to take his advice then. Andrew didn't exhale. He did. He just. Well, I don't know. You see, he took a boss ass hit though. I was impressed with. Yeah, look. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Let's see. All right. Same here, nerd.
You should have seen Vinny High.
Should have seen Vinny High. Get some mini alcohol bottles for trading, says Space Nerd. That's what you really need for barter out there. Yeah, toothbrush and shampoo and toothpaste ain't going to do you shit. You got to take cigarettes and alcohol out there on those trips, Scott.
Right.
Well, he's going to do it. There'll be one last chance to play this before Scott heads out. We're going to get on to the news and some other stuff, but Scott's going to be walking. He's going to be. Well, Scott would walk for 50 miles, and Scott would walk for 50 more, just to shave his eyebrows off again and blow off fall down at your door. That was one of the first ones that Popke surprised me with, because I tend to be like musically sing-songy when I read the, and especially when people set me up with lyrics like that and all. So that's Chris Popke that made that fun song right there. Live Ween says you might change from walking to farting. Farting.
I miss farting.
You miss farting? Yeah. Well, I hope you haven't stopped farting altogether, because that would be a...
yeah. I mean, the videos I used to go to Bibby's and fart on him.
Yeah. There's Stormy, great mod here, throwing out Matt's channel right there, at Math Problem, right there, right here on YouTube. If you want to hook up a brother with a like, share, subscribe, it's absolutely free. Live Ween says, shout out to Chris Popke. And since we want to get on with the show, that is the last chat in the opening chat family check-in. Now on with the show.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Space Nerd, I think just talk amongst yourself. Why don't you? Space Nerd, that was me singing. Yeah, he got me riffing off of just a regular thing, but Popke was the talented one that put those two things together, man. He's got that sing-songy brain too there, Scott.
Yep.
And we got another theme coming up for Scott when we go down Scott's hole in a little bit. But why don't we play a clip or two, and then I'll slide over and do a couple news stories and play some fun videos here. But I wonder, Mandy Diff's not in the chat yet, is she?
I have not seen her.
Not in the chat yet. All right. Well, we'll kind of hold off on that one. But let's how about this? Let me show you this. I'm gonna show you. Oh, you know, the weather's getting nicer out, Scott, and Terry Nee's been going out playing golf a lot more, I think, buddy. He likes golf, which is all good. Well, I got some.
Nice for me.
Florida's nice for you. What's the temperature down there, Andrew? Do you even know? It's like 80 all the time?
85.
85 and feeling alive is Andrew, the Florida man. He's still falling out from where he used to live. But Andrew, check this out. I got video of our boy Terry Nee. He likes to go out and play golf a lot, right? I know, but Terry, check out this video. It got a little sticky out there, Scott, because people, you know, when you have people playing in front of you and then the people behind you are a little better, they get impatient when the people in front of them go slow. You can't be slow. No slow play in front of Terry, right? So it kind of got funky out there on the golf course. Terry recorded it. Check this shit out.
You can step in, Justin.
Damn.
Big boy thought he was going to do something, Scott.
Yeah.
De-escalate.
He come back for more. He got another one.
Got a black eye to go up his bloody nose.
Oh my God! Look now, the woman tries steps in. She's like, "You're crazy." Like, Terry, why you have to get like this, man? Just let the people finish off their shots. You ain't got to do this. Now look at homeboy back here by the cart now. He's like, "Oh shit, somebody hit my boy. I'm about to give out some to somebody, right?" He's coming to give out some. Watch what happens to him, Scott. Boom, he catches one in the face too. So look, I don't know what it was about and all, but apparently it was a big boy with this gray shirt on that comes off quickly, and this guy with the light blue shirt who's just wailing on fools. Look, that's Terry. That's the guy in the blue shirt. That's Terry Nee right there.
Hey, you can step in, Justin.
Look,
You can.
well, that would if he would have hit with that fucking swinging elbow, that thing, Scott, That would have been mean, bro.
Yeah, they back fist.
That shit would have been mean. Yeah, look at it.
You can step in, Justin.
Plus, he's got that glove
Ooh,
on.
that dude. Look, he ducked and like just clocked the dude in the face. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
De-escalate.
Yeah, black eye to go with it.
This is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
Dishing out black eyes.
There you go. All right, we watched a couple times. So yeah, Terry, just let the guys are playing slow in front of you. You ain't gotta beat their ass or anything like that. Just let them finish their shots up. Dan, was that Neil deGrasse Tyson? Because that dude was kneeling on the grass. Oh shit, we got the line of the day, Scott. Oh, he was kneeling on the grass. Tyson, just your average pug coming in hot with the best line. Oh shit, no alcohol. What kind of golf is this? Says Chunks to checking in. It's, you know, let's see. If you stay for a day, come up for the show October. There you go. All right, so I wanted to show you that real quick, but I do have some fun stories that we can get to. I know I got more than a few. So I'm going to slide over to my little funky news desk. Andrew and Scott are going to join me, and we're going to put ourselves in our little bubble because you know where they get all the serious news. The outside world is serious enough. This is our bubble, and this is the vibe. Fun news. This is our not so serious news. Let's go. I'm over here in the BF Live news studios, and my friend Pecan says, it's Bobby Cronkite time. I'm Bobby, and this is the Not So Serious News. Live Ween says, Scott, please help BF push his desk back for the next segment. They got my back, man. Even Andrew was helping me with his chair and all. He like puts a hand on it, and he kind of helps me. I'm like, Andrew, help me with this desk real quick. He's like, BF, I got you, bro. And he's like, and we did that shit. All right, so let's do the news now. In my first story in the not so serious news. Oh, well, this is stupid news here, guys. This story involves a Florida man. Like I said, I think every newscast could probably do something with a Florida man. He says a Florida man offers police booze during a car chase, guys. Don't know if he was expecting us to just say cheers or not. I'll run the video after I read it. Yes, I'll run the video after I read the story. Don't drink and drive. A Florida man casually offered pursuing deputies a vodka spritzer in the middle of a car chase after he allegedly stole several items from a convenience store, authorities said. Deputies in Highlands County Sheriff's Office responding to the Spring Lake Market on Saturday after Richard Christopher Smith, 39, allegedly took items from a market, including several alcoholic beverages, and walked out. When the deputies arrived, Smith fled in a vehicle, prompting a pursuit, the sheriff's office said. It was during this pursuit when Smith held a can of Kettle One vodka spritz out the window as he drove by a deputy trying to get him to stop, telling the deputy, I was just going to give you a drink, that's it, as he passed by. The sheriff's office said. We don't know if he was expecting us just to say cheers or let him go, Scott. The chase ended a few minutes later. I'm going to run the video. Here's the dash cam video or the police cam video of it. When he's whizzing by and he offers him a beer as he's whizzing by, Scott.
Right.
Stop.
Look, that's him in the van going by. Like he must have went down a dead end road and the cop pulled over and he says, I'll just get this dummy on the way back out, right? So look, he's trying to stop him.
I give you a drink, that's it.
I was just trying to offer you a drink, that's it. So look.
Stop. Give you a drink, that's it. He's drinking some, look like a beer or something. He just drove by. He's back towards, I believe, Lakeview.
Bike strip. Oh. Yep. Now he's hobbling there, Scott, but watch how they finally catch him.
Show me your hands now!
he hit somebody.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
Get down on the fucking ground! He gone. Listen to what he says at the end.
Right now.
You guys had fun though, right?
You heard what he said? You guys had fun though, right? You guys had fun tasing me, right?
A lot of stupid right now.
You guys had fun though, right?
Oh boy, there's a Florida man story, Scott. We could probably do them one of those every day.
That's your people, Andrew.
Every day. We got dumbass, we got womp womp, and we got idiot out of that. There you go. That's the commentary happening in the chat. This is the Vibe Not So Serious News. That was just silly, just silliness. Now, this is an interesting story, Scott. It involves a little bit of history and a little bit of mystery, if you will. In this next story in the Vibe Not So Serious News, I just realized I don't have my little annoying ticking thing playing in the background. Let's see my little news desk thing. There we go. Got to set the vibe here on the Vibe. Scott, this next story involves a Ford automobile was unexpectedly found in the hangar of the USS Yorktown shipwreck that sank during World War II.
Oh,
so this was one of the famous battleships that we've kind of all heard of, if you're even a little bit of a history buff, the Yorktown. So it was sunk during World War II in a battle with the Japanese. A crew exploring the USS Yorktown shipwreck made an unexpected discovery when they located a mysterious Ford automobile among the wreckage over the weekend, officials said. The faint outline of a suspected 1940 to 1941 black Ford Super Deluxe Woody was found Saturday by a remotely operated vehicle in the hangar deck of the historic World War II aircraft carrier that sunk during the Battle of Midway in 1942. This is according to NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Ocean Exploration. Look at the shadow right there. You can see it pretty clearly. You see that?
Yep.
So then what do you start thinking right away? Ain't that something, Andrew? Like, so what do everybody's thinking? Like, why is there a car in the hangar of a sunken ship, right?
Yeah.
It says it was a Ford automobile was found over the weekend. It says further exploration the following day showed the car upright and part of its license plate reading ship service _Navy is what it said, Scott. And the windshield still intact had about 3 miles, was still intact 3 miles below the surface. So the pressure hadn't cracked the windshield yet. Must have been that good auto glass back in the day.
Yeah.
They said, it's a car. That's a car, the researcher excitedly said on the live stream of the expedition. The Miami Herald reported, that is a full car. Why is there a car on the boat? Another researcher asked. No officials believe that the car might have been used by Rear Admiral Jack Fletcher, Captain Elliot Buckmaster, or another crew member while the Yorktown was docked at foreign ports, Scott, is what they suspect.
Right.
Is the car, but they found this among the wreckage. The researchers questioned why the vehicle was left on the vessel as the crew desperately hurled heavy machinery off of the sinking ship to lessen the load after it was struck by torpedoes in Japan. The Yorktown salvage crew worked tirelessly to jettison anti-aircraft guns and aircraft to reduce the list on the boat after the torpedo strike. But they did leave the car. It's something they couldn't just roll off the side, they said. Perhaps the car belonged to someone important on the ship, or the fleet, or the captain, or the admiral, it said. So there's an old picture of it right there, Scott. But I thought that was a pretty interesting discovery.
Yep.
It was commissioned in 1937. It took part in several World War II missions in the Pacific before it went down following an attack by the Japanese. The massive shipwreck was discovered upright and intact in May of 1988 in a joint effort by the U.S. Navy and the National Geographic Society.
That's awesome.
Look, they're all getting the jokes in there. There's a Rear Admiral.
I would have thought that thing would have rusted away.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it was so much of an intact considering it was from like the 40s, Scott. Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Yep. Barely surviving. Oh, here we go. All right, let's get on with the next story that I have in the not so serious news. Oh, last night, I think it was last night or the night before, Scott. You know, what was it, just yesterday or the day before that you guys had to cover for me real quickly because I had a sudden bathroom emergency, right?
Right, about 2 days ago, yeah.
About a day or two ago. Well, even barely 2 days ago. Yesterday, the day before. Well, I'm not the only professional. I guess, well, I call myself a broadcaster. I'm not the only one that's experienced, Scott. Check this out. Shaquille O'Neal, he has a bathroom emergency live on the air on TNT doing the basketball show, Scott. Check this shit out.
Ooh, wearing white.
Shaquille O'Neal has a bathroom emergency on live TV in this must-see clip. Look, he's taking the dash. It says, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Just ask Shaquille O'Neal. The basketball legend fell victim to a bathroom emergency on live TV while co-hosting Inside the NBA on TNT on this April 21st. In a now viral video posted on X, formerly Twitter, by the Sports Recap show, the 53-year-old abruptly left the broadcast and hilariously jaunted towards the exit as his fellow commentators were left in shock. He goes, "You all right, big fella?" Says Kenny Smith. "You all right, big fella?" "Oh, Ken, I got to piss, Kenny." No, to Shaq, which he replied, "Go ahead, keep talking, gents." He told him just to keep talking. He goes, and even Kenny reminded his coworker, "We're on TV. Nothing could stop the NBA champion." As he continued to run for the toilet, and he answered, "I know what we're doing. Just go ahead." Shaq's co-host couldn't help but joke about the unexpected interruption in the broadcast and revealed what might have caused the sports legend's bathroom emergency. They say it's all that olive oil been drinking. Kenny told the viewers, he says he's been drinking olive oil to clean out his gut. He goes, his gut's cleaning out all right. So let me go. I'll show you the actual video of him running off live on air. Let me see.
Can you imagine the size of the shits he would take?
Oh my God, no way, Scott. I wonder if he got like special Shaq toilet bowl. I got Shaq toilet bowl. Here we go. Check the fact. He says because Charles Barkley talks too much, he like bloviates and carries on. He just wants him to shut up, make your point so we can go to commercial. He said, but Charles Barkley never stops talking enough.
Looks like he was saved by those deep butt cheeks.
No, that's right. You know, and we have learned. We never discussed or even talked about the whole anomaly of deep butt cheeks until Bobby Nick brought it up one day when he said one almost got past the goalie, and he goes, "Oh, wait a minute, that's not." And I said,
"I got deep butt cheeks."
I said, "Bobby Nick, how did you manage not to shit yourself when you had a close one?" And he said,
"I got deep butt cheeks."
And from there on, now everybody's coming out of the woodwork. I have deep butt cheeks. Scott's got deep butt cheeks. Shaquille O'Neal, he got to have some deep butt cheeks, Scott. I don't think he has much of a choice, big as that fool is. Space Nerd says, that is a good question. Does he need a bigger toilet? You know? These are the things we ponder here on the Vibe.
Isn't he upwards of like 200, 300 pounds?
What's that, buddy?
Isn't he like 250?
He's got to be more than that. I ain't looked up his weight lately, but man, the dude's like, damn near 7 foot tall. He's a big one. Hello, JFK. Space Nerd says, Barkley cracked me up. "Oh, Kenny, I'm not an NBA fan, but by any means, but some are just so funny. Yeah, they're funny. Let's see. Shaq moved like the Bigfoot video. He did. He looked like that 1972 video, the dude in the woods. See, that was just a dude in a bear suit, in a fursuit that had to take a shit. Nimrod 71 has figured out the whole Sasquatch Bigfoot video.
Don't tell Uncle Jack that.
Oh, don't tell. Or my friend Shawnee.
Yeah.
It's
Shawnee.
I know, man. We did a show together. How you doing, Shawnee? The racist puppet strikes again, Nimrod. Ha ha ha. The whole anomaly. How's your whole family? All right, I got another story here in the Vibe Not So Serious news. As a matter of fact, I got one story left, and this is about Nike, Andrew. Nike. Yeah. Apparently, they used to be the brand like everybody. They had Tiger Woods for a while, but they've had LeBron. Started out with Michael Jordan. They've had some of the biggest athletes endorsing them, right? Exactly, Andrew.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. But yeah, but Nike is not there. I think they're losing their polish and their shine a little bit, guys, but I find it kind of funny. Although Scott did admit to us or tell us that he is a Reebok dude all the way, right?
Yep, ever since I was in 8th grade.
I didn't know that about you. I told you like just a week or two ago that you were like that true to it, that you were like, I don't just like wear whatever comes along. Like I need my Reeboks like all the times, right?
They got to be high tops too.
Oh shit! There you go. You're going to be wearing them on the trail. You're going to wear some boots. What is your walking shoe of choice?
I'm wearing these shoes right here.
Look at this Reebok high tops. There you go. Well, Scott, you might be part of the reason that maybe Nike's sales aren't what they have been in the last couple of years. And for more on Nike and the future of the company and how their sales have been doing the last couple of years, we're going to take it over to the Bikini Report, who's going to tell you about the latest about Nike's sales. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Revenues just aren't doing it. 2025's most recent quarter saw the brand's biggest revenue drop in nearly 5 years. I'm talking over 11%. Along with that, the company's earnings per share are down over 50% from last year, and share prices have plunged almost 20% in the past 6 months. And reports also say the year ahead is going to see low profit margins as Nike will be imposing discounts to get rid of its unsold inventory. But there is some hope on the horizon. The company has been making more overtures to women. Its Super Bowl ad was aimed at female buyers, and there are plans for a women's line that'll be in partnership with Kim Kardashian's Skims. There's hope that'll trigger a nice boost. Plus, maybe partnering with Kim will help people forget Nike's collaboration with her, let's call him problematic ex. What do you think Nike can do to get back on top of the shoe and athletic wear game? Share your ideas in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. Thank you, Bikini Report. So, wow. It seems like Nike's been on the top, basically on top ever since they've kind of came out. Like I said, since the days of Jordan and all, but now 5 years of like declining revenue. That's kind of, maybe there's a Reebok shift. Maybe there's something shifting, Andrew. I don't know.
She had a nice bikini, and I think what she said about the women's thing, I think that will give the company a boost. I can't believe he fell asleep during that.
We did. Oh, yeah, he's like, huh? Did somebody say sleep? He's doing better most days. He's getting better every day with his new schedule, hanging out with us on the Vibe. Andrew the Giant. Someone should make a video of Shaquille O'Neal heading to the bathroom along with the Bigfoot video, side by side comparison. That would be funny. J.A. checks in with the Hoya. What's up, brother? Let's do that. How you doing, J.A. checking in today on the Vibe as we wrap up the not so serious news. J.A. gets the Hoya. The Nightbot is running all of our friends' bots like 100 Proof Podcasting. That's where you'll catch me on Thursdays and Saturdays with my boy Chris Abels, where we watch fun videos, we drink, smoke, we laugh and joke. And Scott, I learned that just yesterday, for those Replayables fans or not, that Chris Abels just got the 100 Proof Podcasting page remonetized. We are monetized again.
Oh, right on, man.
On the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. So join us tomorrow night at 10 o'clock East. You guys are wilder on Thursday nights than you are on our Saturday show. 10 o'clock East, Replayables on 100 Proof Podcasting channel right here on YouTube. The link is running in the chat along with all of our other friends.
So will you not be going to Rumble anymore, or?
I don't know. We got to discuss this, Scott, because I'm enjoying going to Rumble, because when we would do a half hour, we go Rumble exclusive, and I can play a DJ music set, and we can play some videos that may be a little more edgier, but we're going to get away from those kind of more edgy videos anyway, because they were just getting violent. But I don't know, Scott. That's yet to be determined, buddy. Best answer I can give you on that one. How about this one? What is your plan? Since I'm doing the show, I'm going to end at 2:30 today because I have it out too at 2:30. Do you want to? Can you stay until 2:30 and then do your thing, or do you really want to go up at the 1:30 break?
I can stay till 2:30, man.
All right, then that way I can know how to plan the show. So why don't we do this? We'll check the National Day calendar, because it's always a holiday or celebration for someone, and that'll probably take us right up to the halfway point of this show, which is typically 1:30, and then we'll have an hour after the 1:30 break to fit in like the Soulful Horoscope Readings, whatever other fun we can get in until we leave here today. I like the Rumble too, at least for a little, says our friend Sight Clyde. Thanks for that. More War Rack videos, says Matt. No shortage of War Rack videos when Chris Abels is involved. Well, before we go to a Chris Abels thing, let me stop this. Oh, that's what it's called. Okay. How about a Terry Nee knowledge break? Let's go to Terry's. Let's do Terry's knowledge break. Terry Nee is our great chat family friend and bro, and he supports us here on the Vibe. And Terry Nee kicks me some content, and this is a Terry knowledge break. So let's see what Terry's going to teach us about today with this week's, or at least today's, Terry's knowledge break. This is called Gone Fishing to Cal. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to turn down the volume. Tickle. You've had to fishing again. Feel the vibe. What do you think, Andrew? You like fish and chicks? I didn't say fish and chips. I said fish and chicks. Yeah. I don't know what it is. There's something very appealing about this combination to me, guys.
Yeah.
Andrew's like, yep. Look at that. That was Terry's knowledge break for today, guys.
The knowledge break.
What do you think about that, Andrew? I learned that I like girls. There's something oddly sexy about women handling and holding fish in bikinis, Andrew. Do you agree?
See the size of that red snapper?
Yeah, well, what about the fish he was holding? Oh, how you doing? Hey.
I get seasick on boats very easily.
You get seasick? How many chances have you had to be on a boat that you know you get seasick, Andrew?
At least 2 or 3.
Really, Captain Andrew? What you been on? Well, being on ferries, I thought that was what we called when you have a date with your boyfriend. Going on a ferry. No, let me see. Look, he falls asleep in the middle of a sentence, Scott.
Yeah.
He just zonked the fuck out. He's like, fuck this sentence. Hey, nice bass. I see what you did there because you made one letter very small, but you had ASS very big, Terry Nee. I see what you did right there. Why don't you see what I do right here when we go check the National Day calendar while we're having fun in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, right here on the Vibe Stream Show 293. Let's check out the National Day calendar on this Wednesday with the National Day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
See what's going on with the National Day calendar. Always a holiday or celebration for someone or something every damn day. So we look at them and have fun talking about them right here on the Vibe with the National Day. Hey, hey. As we change over from news to the National Day calendar, turn my little ticky thing off in the back, and we're rolling right along with the Vibe here today, having great vibes hanging out in the middle of the day. Today is Wednesday, April 23rd. It's National Lost Dog Awareness Day. Hey, Scott, did I not see you put, what was the video out there? And I saw your dog, one of the dogs retrieve something. Did they not?
Actually, whenever I was on one of my smoke breaks last night on No Filter,
yeah,
the dog ran past me with something hanging out of its mouth, and I guess he brought me an animal. I don't know if you can show it on YouTube or not. It was he caught himself something.
Yeah, he brought, when I witnessed it or started looking, I see my signal starting to go underwater.
Yeah.
When I witnessed it, he was like kind of just next to it. But
but when I got the video up on him, I guess he thought I was going to get on to him, or either he was I don't know dog language, but either he was he ran past me with it hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah.
And then I said, "What do you got?" And he just dropped it, and then kind of cowered down. I don't know if he was offering it to me or
he absolutely was offering it to you. That's how some certain breeds of dogs, that's in their breed, bro. They think they have to go out and retrieve and bring them to you and hand them to you to please you and satisfy you. That's exactly what that dog was doing. That's amazing. Yeah. My dumb dog does it. It's got a retriever and it brings me a stupid bone. Like every time we go out and put it in its crate and we have to come back and all, every time without fail, Scott, it brings something out of its cage, like a bone, and walks around the house and trying to give it to all of us.
Right.
It's pretty damn funny. So yeah, they do that. And I'm waiting for my signal to recover on this National Day. Hey, hey. So it's National Lost Dog Awareness Day. So you might find some lost dogs. I imagine Stormy don't want you coming home with any of them either, Scott.
Yeah, right.
National Cherry Cheesecake Day. I like regular cheesecake.
Yeah, I like all the cheesecakes. They're all good.
Even with all that shit on top of it right there, Scott?
I'll eat it like that. I know you don't really like the fruits and stuff.
I like fruit flavors, not their textures, some of them. National Take a Chance Day. I think Scott's doing that tomorrow. Let's see. National Picnic Day on April 23rd today. National Talk Like Shakespeare today. Oh, yes, we can just add a bunch of ifs, like when you kind of talk bad Spanish or something. Hello, welcome to the Vibe today, my lords and ladies. We go, that would get annoying real fucking quick, wouldn't it? Yeah. We'll have to try to incorporate that if it comes to mind. But Scott, so you're leaving today after the show. We've kind of determined that maybe 2:30 or so after the show's over. You're going to just go as far as you can until I guess it gets dark or you don't feel like walking anymore.
Yep, that's the plan. And then it should take me. Then that way I'll know I have a day to get back. But I'm planning on spending the night, hunker down, and I might even walk a little bit through the night. I'm not really kind of sure about how good a trail or how I feel. I might be biting off more than I can chew. But it's a 50-mile stretch, and I'm going to walk as far as I can. and then turn around and come home.
All right, well then, and I mean, I'd leave it totally up to you, depending on how fatigued or motivated you are or aren't. Whether you're, I don't know if you're going to know if you're going to come on the vibe and let us know right away, because tomorrow will be Thursday, or next week Thursday. So yeah.
Now I might boogie home quick. You know, might rain. It ain't supposed to rain, but something might make me come home a little bit earlier. But I'm thinking I probably won't be home till tomorrow evening.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good to know. So, I know when we're going to get your report or when to expect you back or any of that stuff like that. It's good to have the range that you're planning. All right. That's cool, man. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, let's check in. Like somebody said in the chat, because it's also National Picnic Day. Somebody says, Scotty will have a picnic tonight, says Space Nerd. So let's check that.
Yep.
Do you have a sleeping bag? And this was, he already touched on this earlier. Tell her about your sleeping bag plan.
I'm not really planning on taking a sleeping bag. I got a coat that I'm taking with me, and it's just a one night thing, and I'm just planning on just parking up against a tree and leaning up against a tree and rest.
There you go. Well, today's National Picnic Day, Scott. So maybe you'll catch some people in the middle of their picnics, buddy. Now, you know, I mean, there was a time when I was younger where it was kind of a novelty to put all the things in a container, take them to a place you normally wouldn't go, and eat the stuff there. But now, to me, picnic is like kind of just like eating, going back on, sitting out on my back porch or something, or on a chair outside or something, Scott.
Picnics is something you do with your new girlfriend or something. You don't really...
Right. That used to be the thing, the stereotype that we grew up with, that if you want to do something like really cool with a chick, you like pack a certain lunch and go out to a place. But it was also because you wanted to be in the field and maybe try to screw or something. So that was part of it too. But let's see. It is National Picnic Day. On April 23rd, National Picnic Day, hey boo-boo, encourages everybody to pack up their lunch, boo-boo, and take it outdoors. Picnics are a terrific way to enjoy meals outdoors in the company of friends and family. One of my first picnic memories, Scott, was from my oldest sister, Margie, who's rest in peace. She's no longer with us. She would take us out every spring for when the bulbs would start blooming at a particular garden in our area. And we would get like a bucket of KFC or whatever, and she'd probably get their cigarettes and drinks and stuff, and we would just go sit out there and run around and watch the beautiful flowers. And also, that's a great memory from my big sister. That's my picnic. What do you got to say there, Andrew?
What's your favorite dish
for picnic?
KFC.
Yeah. Oh, I love Andrew, I like original original recipe chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy all day, son. I'll take them double mash and gravy, bro. So yeah.
My last picnic I went on was with a new girlfriend, and we went to this trail that went down in these little scenic place. Okay, we walked down there. And I even took a little grill, and we was going to cook some steaks down there. And but we forgot I can't remember. I must have forgot the steak sauce or something. And so while she was cooking them, I boogied back and got it. And whenever I got back, she'd been cooking, and it was time to eat.
All right.
And I put the bite of steak in my mouth, man. And the first bite, I was like, "Oh my god, what is it?" And then the second bite, I knew what. And then she just said, "I can't do it." What happened is that she dropped all the food in a bunch of sand, and then tried to, while I was gone, and tried to cook it.
Oh my god! Oh, the minute you drop like a steak or a piece of, it's gonna pick up every sliver of.
Dude, I felt all the grit in my mouth. And
Jesus, that's a funny story. Well, speaking of funny grill stories. Check this out. I was hoping Mandy Diff would be here because we're talking about picnics, and you just brought up grills. You reminded me of this video, Scott. Maybe your video. Let me know if your grill was anything like this right here. Let me show you. Let me share a screen with you. Stop screen, and let me share this screen. Here we go. Share screen. Check this out. Little fishing trip and little grill action, Scott.
Check out my tiny barbecue pit. The bluegill burner monster edition. We're gonna have to snatch up a
Watch this shit, bro.
Yes, sir. We got a nice one. It's a monster.
Some redneck ingenuity for your ass right here, bro. Watch this.
The green sunfish. He's going on the grill.
Get the meat.
Boom. Remove the gills, guts, scales, and scored him.
They be smoky. One coal. Crank.
My bro cut open a Monster Energy can and hinged it. He made a grill out of this shit, bro. For a little sunfish.
Like a day of grilling. It's got a little bitty bit of Earl. Little bit of fajita. Straight from the deli. Fire's almost ready, boys. Fish going in. Get in there. Be gentle. We leaning a little bit. Need a kickstand. And we're going to close her up. get to cooking. We smoking, boys? It's been 6 minutes. Let's take a peek. What, dude? Bruh, I'm genuinely amazed. Look at that. Can't even lie. That's deli shoes. Wow.
My dude ate that little sumbitch, Scott. I wonder if Mandy Diff ever did anything like that. Maybe you could do that on picnic day.
What the fuck?
How'd you like that, Andrew? Them little sunfish. I've caught a couple little sunfish like that before, and we take them off the hook and we throw them back in the water. I never thought of making a little tiny little gluro out of a can and eating that sumbitch like that. That was wild, wasn't it? JFK reminds you that your trip you're planning, Scott.
That looked delicious.
It did look, bro, that's what I'm saying. That was some redneck ingenuity right there. That looked like he did something with that, didn't it, Andrew?
That looks like something Southern people would do.
It does. It looked very Southern, Andrew. I agree with you. Yeah, Scott. So maybe I just gave you a little idea right there. You might get so desperate in the woods tonight, you might lose track of all your gear and everything, and the only thing you can find is one piece of charcoal and a little can and all. So now you're like, man, you didn't know that till today, so that might help you survive right there.
Man,
but JFK was saying that that's not camping that you're planning. That's called homelessness that you're planning there, Scott. JFK Hedgehog says, hey. Chris Popke checks in. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
Nimrob says, Stormy, 2 days from now, the fuck did all these termites come from? From Scott's bag. Let's see. Pecan, hello from JFK Head Chunk. Eric Cartman checks in. Ma'am, I could eat all those hot dogs right now. Eric Cartman checking in. Ma'am, I want cheesy piece, ma'am. What's up? I could eat all of those hot dogs right now. Eric Cartman's checking in. Hey, there's Andrew. He's checking in from your channel. Andrew the Giant 96.
Timmy.
You were trying to get me to do Timmy, weren't you? Hey, tell your friend Eric Cartman and everybody what channel you're co-streaming on right now and how many subscribers you have.
39,125 the last I checked.
That's right. And you're watching BF Live The Vibe with Andrew, co-streaming my show on his channel on Andrew the Giant 96. Hey, Andrew, come on, make a plea. Tell the people, hook a brother up over here, but like, share, subscribe. Tell them, give me a promo. Ready? Cut a promo.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the beautiful channel. BF Live.
The Vibe. That's right, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Thanks for all of my new friends, including Eric Cartman. Oh my God, says Space Nerd. Scott, will you make it to Harrisburg?
Terry Nee's trying to dox me.
He sure is. Bluegills are tasty, says Terry Nee. He liked that little grill thing. You are Southern people now, Andrew. Oh yeah, good point, Andrew. Nimrod reminds you that you are Southern people now, so you're going to be cooking fish on a little redneck grill before you know it. Yeehaw! Come on, Andrew. Good point, Nimrod. Andrew, you're a Southern person now. Terry Nee also reminds you, don't let Ray DeVito anywhere near that tiny grill. That is right, the old...
I gotta take a piss.
Well, don't take mine. I'll put you backstage, Andrew, because we're about to take a piss break, too. So let's wrap this up. I'm going to put Andrew backstage, removed from stage. I'm going to let you know that we had a lot of fun right there. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe got a little something out of that. That was the National Day Hey Hey.
3, 2, 1.
Are you having fun, folks? I trust and hope you are. We do our best to gather here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 on most days, right here on The Vibe to make your day just a little bit better. And right about this time, halfway through a show, we like to take a break. But we're doing things different today in the fact that we're going to wrap it up at 2:30 today because I have an appointment to keep. And Scott has an appointment to keep because he's going to head out on the trail not long after this show today. He's going to head out on his little adventure. He's going to walk for 50 miles, maybe 50 more.
Scott would walk for 50 miles and Scott would walk
for 50 more just to shave his eyebrows off again and blow a fork down at your door. That's right. And after this quick 2.5-minute piss break that we're about to take, folks. There you go. After this 2.5-minute piss break that we're about to take, that's all it takes, folks. 2.5 minutes. This is time to pause for the cause. You can grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that no one's having more fun than we are hanging out right now on the Vibe. And when we come back, we're going to fall down Scott's hole, and we're going to at least do Rock You Like a Horoscope, your Soulful Horoscope Readings for this Wednesday, because we do those on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday right here on the Vibe. So real quick, a 2.5-minute piss break, y'all. We'll be back right after these messages for more fun right after this on the Vibe Stream Show 293. It's Wednesday, folks. Come back in 2.5 minutes for more fun.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
All right, well, I can touch my pee-pee. I'm back from touching my pee-pee. Some of us are not done touching their pee-pees, and they're backstage right now. But I'm here with you for the second half of the Vibe Stream Show as 40 cool, awesome people check in. You guys are awesome. Welcome to the Vibe. This is BF Live The Vibe. 3 hours of fun positivity in the middle of the day. And here's my boy Andrew checking in. You're watching on Andrew the Giant. 96. Let me take some of this chatter down off the screen. What's up, Andrew? You back, buddy?
Good old bleeding the lizard. That was so good.
Maybe draining the lizard, maybe. Right, bleeding is the one thing. You bleed a lion or bleed a lizard. But yeah, bleeding with a human being, that's a little different, Andrew. You feeling good today? How you doing there, Florida, Andrew?
The only thing I'm missing, I wish I had so here's what I'm thinking.
Uh-oh.
I can keep my voice down because I'm keeping it a secret. Eventually I'm gonna start GoFundMe or something.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not living there full time.
Mm-hmm.
That my family could get a van that's handy become accessible.
Yeah.
Would some of my fans like to help out with that eventually? Because it's kind of a necessity for things if my family needs to take me out for vacation.
Well, that is a good long-term goal, Andrew. So maybe we can help you with that. We have a great, but yeah, that's a good long-term goal to have. I see either mine and or Andrew's signal going underwater. See my signal dipping, but Scott's not back yet. Let's keep hanging out here with the vibe. I know you talk. Wait a minute. How long until Andrew goes full Florida man? Yeah, till you're like breaking stuff and having sex with alligators like Granny is, Andrew.
So, never done that.
Never doing that. We leave that stuff to Granny and all. But yeah, I think he's on his way. Bleed the Freak says, yeah, bleed the freak. Gimme Bezos. We got that one. How Florida. What's up, Gimme Bezos? Great idea. GoFundMe, says Terry Neen. He's up for it. Look at that. And Terry Neen is a super backer and supporter of us, Andrew. So you got a great backer right there, Andrew, seconding your idea. Great idea. Go fund.
I hope that's not begging.
You hope it's not begging? I mean, no matter what you do, Andrew, some people are come from a different perspective might look at it that way, no matter how you spin it and all. But we know that you're not that, bro, and we know you're not out here begging. You come on the air for the love of it and all. And if people can help, they can help, and if not, that's it. How it goes. Look, long story short, Andrew misses me. Says Granny checking in. Look at that.
Granny, I miss you, motherfucker, already.
Oh boy, here goes my signal. Missed you already. He missed you before you left, I think, Granny. There he is, right there. There's the boy.
Granny, we gotta put our heads together and maybe lend me to how to do this.
About how to get a van or something, a GoFundMe?
Yep.
Well, there you go. We'll see. We'll all do it as a group if we have to, Andrew. But yeah, that's a good long-term goal. And I know that, before, I guess you didn't really have any you around care place.
I know I'm not living there full-time or any. This isn't going to be my full-time home. Like, this.
Where you're at right now.
Yes.
Right. And so, Andrew, even when he's in that place, he would like to have the opportunity, or at least his parents or whoever wants to come see him, to have a vehicle so they can just come get him. They don't have to make a special deal to rent something or get special permission or wait for a day where only the people at his center can take him or something like that. Right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Granny, they asked if you guys are, somebody says, Matt says, allegedly, Granny and Andrew are the same height. Granny's texted in and says 5'11" and 3/4. Now, how did you guys do that? You lay down next to each other, Andrew? How'd you do that? We snuggling? How do we know this? I don't know. Granny, are you sure you don't want to go with 7/8 on that deal? With 7/8, 3/4, 7/8 instead of 3/4? So exactly. Might be an eighth inch bigger than that. Well, see, Scott's not back yet. Maybe he's got a long session. Maybe he started off the trip and he didn't tell us. But let's watch this next video, Andrew. Have fun watching this video. Here we go. Oh, check this out. Here we go. I could probably do just a show with all of these videos that happen at these car meets, Andrew. I see you backstage. I'll give you a second. Check out this car meet video, Andrew. Ate a cone, bro. Oh my God. That cone got. Let's see what Scott thinks about that, and let's bring the prop master back in. What do you think about that, Scott?
That guy just ate a corn.
Yeah, big candy corn. Yeah, let's watch it slow. You're not wrong. Let's see playback speed. Let's see. Let's make it a quarter speed. He's gonna take us to the face.
That shit in Florida.
Damn.
I smacked the taste out of his mouth, bro.
Those got a little
Oh yeah, they do. They got they weigh a couple pounds, Scott. And when they get slung in your face, I guess the tire caught it and must have slung it out when it was spinning.
Right.
That shit happened in Florida.
Look at the way he goes down too, face first.
Oh my god. Yeah, bro. It just caught it under the tire. I just threw that son of a bitch. There you go. That's a electric Gino. Electric Gino. I'll probably see him later on in the chat when Bob and Perry hang out. Never stand on the outside of a sharp turn during a race. Something will hit you. That's the more you know from our friend Electric Gino checking in. Space Chief 75 says, I would be that guy. What do you think, Andrew?
I'm going to mute myself and type something in the private chat so I know.
Okay. Well, we'll know while you're off the screen, I guess. Hopefully it's all right. Well, let me know. All right. I'll take Andrew off of that. He's going to tell me in the private chat. He's going to mute himself so we don't hear him because we're in the chat. All right. Well, let's get on with this. Let's fall. Why don't we fall down? Scott's here. Let's fall. Let's take a trip down Scott's hole.
Yeah.
We got a quick Tammy videos we're going to share with you today. But first, let me run it. Since Popke made it, we got to run it, bro. Let's fall into...
Down in Scott's hole.
This is Chris Popke on lead.
Smoking a bowl. Down in Scott's hole. Smoking a bowl. She likes to fly. But Tammy's ways have been denied.
God.
That's right. This is Scott's hole. This is where we kind of watch. He brings us some funny videos of some of the stuff that he loves. These locales, or some of them may or may not be locales. But your latest one, we got Tammy today, right?
Yeah, since I knew it was going to be a short day, I kind of cut the Cyrax out, and everybody seems to favor Tammy, so give you a couple of decent Tammy ones.
All right, I have Chill Out, Chillax, and I got the eating one, Scott. And I'm not going to even say what she's eating.
Right.
You saw the comment that I left in that. I was sitting here laughing my ass off when I played that thing, and I typed it in the chat right away as soon as I played it.
Yeah, seen Terry Need commented on it too and stuff. Yeah, that one's probably going to go over pretty decent. I don't know if you want to play that one last or the first one was just her just being kind of silly, just telling people to chill out, relax.
Yeah, okay, you can play that one first.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They're both pretty good. I'm responding.
I try to put music behind. I've got to where I'm trying to put music behind to match what's going on.
Well, Dirt is checking in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel, and he's a fan of Scotty's hole. He likes it.
All right, Dirt.
Hey, Dirt. Here we go. Live wings.
Dirt.
Let's see. Hell's yeah, Scott's hole. Oh no, not the eating one. Or the no, we're gonna do Chill Out and Chillax first. The eating one got me. That's the one that got me. That really, I'm like, that's gonna be a doozy. So yeah, we got two of them today, but they're gonna be good ones. So these are some of Scott's famous favorite online friends. He's tried to make connection with Tammy, but he first said right away about the gay monkey question. That was a little too much for Tammy.
Banned me right off the bat.
Oh, banned you right off the bat. But let's see. This is let's check in with Tammy today on this one.
Chill out. Chillax.
Chill out. All right.
Settle down.
All right.
What is wrong with you? Why are you weird?
Look at these faces. You tell me that's not the Walter puppet faces.
You ain't seen weird, bitch.
Oh, what the fuck, Scott? Well, great song to use. The Doors. People Are Strange, and she certainly applies to this one. Let's watch that one more time. People are strange, not her, but people are strange.
Chill out.
Chillax.
Chillax.
Yeah, be chill like Tammy is. She's always so mellow.
Settle down. What is wrong with you? Why are you weird?
Whoa, she's in competition for that tongue girl. With that one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Dang.
Look at that, Scott. That's going to be another point in her favor for Scott. She's got good armpits. She doesn't look bad in her jeans, according to Scott. And now she got a tongue that can do some business. What do you think, Andrew? I thought I heard him saying something over there.
I like it.
All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I got a question for you.
Oh boy, here we go.
What would be a safe way to like tell my people to like follow like keep my Facebook
Pea cunt? Is that what you said? Pea cunt?
No, keep my Facebook like kind of private, but also like tell my YouTube fans to like follow me on Facebook.
Well, you're already part of the BF Live Sports Head group on Facebook, Andrew. I would recommend making a group if you want. Just make a group about your shows or Andrew podcasting, and that way you can have them attract them to Facebook using a group, and you don't have to give up all your privates. How about that, buddy? Make that group, Andrew. Make that change.
I might have Stormy help me with that.
Oh, Stormy. There you go, Stormy. Another thing for Stormy to do. So Andrew's going to want his own group now, Stormy. But yes, on BF Live right here on Facebook, we have a group with that name. It's called the BF Live Sports Head Group. No filter Sports Head Group right here on BF Live. And that's how I get people right here interested on Facebook. But let's.
You ain't seen a weird bitch.
Faces come out of the rain when you stray. No one remembers when you're a stranger.
Chill out.
All right, we go chill out. Like when Live Ween says winter fan settings should be illegal in Florida. Really? They just got to deal with it, huh? They don't deserve no damn fan. All right, well, let's keep checking in here on the vibe on Tammy. Now this next one, Scott, we got one more Tammy video left for you. So like she's still live and doing her thing. Tell me how you got this. How did you find this and go, oh my God, I got to get this?
I was just watching it, man, like I do, and I was just kind of randomly sometimes because she's live all day long, and you just gotta pick. What I do is I just pick and she'll go on and off, on and off, on. So I just picked one randomly and hit it. It's a recent one, but I hit it, and then I fast forward it kind of just where I see her either making a face or looks like something's going on, and I ran into this. Watched a series of events she's getting to do here, and then it seemed like a good opportunity for me to learn and experiment with a little zoom in and stuff and. The music.
Yeah, so,
I'm kind of proud of this one.
Yeah, Scott let us know in the private message. He's like, I'm very proud of the kind of editing I did because she eats something in here. We've seen her try to eat some pizza before. Or people want to bring her food or feed her or something. This time she's got some food and she's eating it, and it's a good one, folks. I'm just going to run. I'm not even going to tell you. It's just Tammy eating. We're in Scott's hole, and we're going to show you Tammy eating. And we'll look. As you're watching this. As you're watching, keep in mind, Scott's producing. His editing skills are increasing as you watch this one. Here she goes, Andrew.
Everything's alright.
What the fuck?
When I see you.
She's eating fucking chocolate pudding. She's slurping it out of a cup for those people that are listening. Everybody?
Are you gonna follow this?
Dude, what did he say?
He said he's gonna follow this woman.
Oh my God, he's falling in love too. See, you've done it to all of us, Scott. This is what happens, Andrew, when you get too close to Scott's hole. Now you're going to be into Tammy videos.
You fell in, buddy.
Oh my God. What's up, Andrew?
Yes.
I thought you were trying to address the show.
It's got.
Yeah.
Do you think she has good internet connection?
Do you think she has a good?
She's got better. She's homeless and has better internet connection than I ever had.
You're not wrong, Scott. Neither one of you are wrong, man. Hey, she's probably got a better one than me, guys. With my problems I'm having, what am I laughing at? Holy moly! I'll put you backstage real quick while you're adjusting. There you go. Scott is rock hard. All right. With the sound effect. Scott is rock hard. Well, there you go. Well, as we wrap up this segment, Scott was Andrew's getting tended to backstage, so we'll bring him back real quick. But we just got done falling down in, and Andrew found out the hard way when you get too close to. She liked to fly.
But Tammy's ways have been
God.
She must have been choking on that pudding. That was Scott's hole. That's what happens when you get too close to Scott's hole. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourself today. 33, 35, almost 40 of you at times on this Whack-A-Mole Wednesday, folks. It's my one day where I put the hard grift on and let you know that all your super chats are truly appreciated and necessary to keep the vibe going right here. And I hope you're enjoying yourself. Scott, then when she started making those faces with the showing the black pudding, I'm just sitting here doing show prep and I'm losing. I typed it in the chat right away. Like I was laughing at it last night. So I hope some people enjoyed that today.
Yeah, she whenever I seen that, I thought at first she's just going to smile once or twice, but then when she kept on doing it, and it just seemed like it just popped to me to zoom in on it, man.
She's gold, man. She is like short gold. How's that thing doing for you on views?
I think it ended up around 47. It's down to a trickle now, but it's like 47,000 views, I guess.
That particular one?
There was I seem to have lost the algorithm again. I'm not sure what that one is. Probably
it's hard.
700.
I wish I knew the rhyme or reason to get in and out of that algorithm. Well, there you go. And if you want to watch those videos, or even if you want to watch the Cyrax videos, which we didn't really have many to show today, but that's quite all right because we're kind of doing things different today. You got to go over to Prop Master 69. That's Scott's page right here on YouTube. Prop Master 69. The link is running throughout the entirety of the show in the chat. Do you know what else I want you to do in the chat now, folks? It's Wednesday. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we like to see what the stars have in mind for us by doing some Soulful Horoscope Readings. Or, AKA, also known by this cool title now, as soon as I can find it. Why can't I find anything in real time? R-O. Like a horoscope. That's right, it's Wednesday, folks, and we started calling this segment out. We started calling this your Soulful Horoscope Readings. So here comes your Soulful Horoscope Readings. We're about to rock you like a horoscope. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. That's right, folks. I'm over here at my horoscope reading studio on this fine Wednesday with my chat family friends, and we're going to see what the stars have in mind for us with your Soulful Horoscope Readings for Wednesday. Let's continue on. We have some compliments. Just Your Average Pug says, nice hole, Scotty. You got a nice hole there, buddy.
Right on.
Tammy looks like one of the aliens in the cantina scene in Star Wars. Yeah. And Tammy is in there. Widow Killer, her face is a transformer. We have talked about this multiple times. She has puppet-like individual control over every part of her face, like no one, a human being I've ever seen before, Scott.
Yeah, but she can. I've seen her, but at times where she just looks like a different person. Man, she could probably, if she ever committed a crime, she could probably become someone else.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to start off this segment now. I see Pecan checks in with Aquarius, so he's my bro. So we will start off your Soulful Horoscope Readings for Wednesday as soon as I set the mood, the proper mood, by playing my porn/horoscope reading music. I will caress my crystal balls ever so gently as I need to read my friend P-Cunt, who wants Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius for my friend P-Cunt. This is for he and all of the Aquarius joining us today for Soulful Horoscope Readings. Today, for my friend Aquarius friend. Also, my friend Josh in Tennessee is an Aquarius. So this is for them. Today is a 9 out of 10 for you, P-Cunt. Your muses sing to you. Your WWE videos, maybe. Flex your artistic muscles, my friend P-Cunt, the Aquarius. Express what's in your heart. Have fun with family and friends. And create some sweet romance. That's for P-Cunt.
Yeah.
And all my Aquarius friends checking in today. That was the first Soulful Horoscope reading, or we also call this segment now, we call it... Rock You Like a Horoscope. What's up, my friend? It's been a minute. Schnee checking in. How you be, Schnee? In the place to be, this is BF Live the Vibe 293. How you doing, Schnee? I'm glad you're here today. Pisces, please, for my friend. It's for Andrew and I, says Matt. Well, let's bring Andrew back. There's my Pisces friend, Andrew. Come on, Andrew.
Hey. How's it going?
Yes.
Oh, is it worth it to be verified? Knowing that I'm an influencer now and
Yeah, let's see. Let's throw it out to the chat. Andrew wants to know in the middle of the Soulful Horoscope readings, Rock You Like a Horoscope, is it worth it to be verified on social media? Discuss. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'll give you a topic. Is it worth being verified on social media? Maybe we can get to that, Andrew, after we do this segment. Scott loves when Andrew busts up a good segment or segue with one non sequitur, which is whatever's on his mind. He loves it. We got Q checking in on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Let me find out with all of that, with all the people coming in. We have, let me see what I got. We got Aquarius for P-Cunt. Pisces for Andrew and I is where we're at. Here we go, Andrew. Andrew, this is for you. This is for Matt. And all the Pisces joining us today. That's right, Pisces, Matt, Andrew. It's a 7 out of 10 for you, Andrew. Home will feed your heart today, Andrew. Decorate and organize your spaces, Pisces. You can work wonders with flowers and candlelight. Hello, Frisco. Enjoy domestic crafts and flavors with the family. There you go. So Andrew's having some family vibes. That's for my friend Matt. That's for Andrew and all the Pisces joining us today. That's your Wednesday Soulful Horoscope reading. Schnee checks in and says, what's poppin'? We got that one earlier. Libra or Tantrum, says our friend. Tantrum or Taurus? Well, this is Libra for my friend Granny checking in. Hey, Granny, I'll let you know and all my Libra friends know today, as soon as I find it, that today is a 9 out of 10, Granny, for my Libra friends. Travel or study to research a passion, Granny.
Oh, shit.
Make a long-distance connection, Libra. An educational opportunity is worth pursuing. But keep things simple, stupid. And share and connect. That's for my Libra friends checking in. This is your Vibe Soulful Horoscope reading, or Andrew. Yes.
You know why I said, oh shit?
Why did you say that?
Because I don't think I'm subscribed to Granny's channel even after all this time.
Is that Granny
my
loves?
God.
Is that Granny loves anal?
No, on YouTube.
Yeah, but what's its name? What is it? The Gulag? Granny's Gulag? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think he's still doing stuff on there every now and then, Granny. You can let us know in the chat if that's the case. Hoya the Pecan from Schnee. Taztrum. Oh, I'm getting laid, says Pecan. Uh-oh, I'm getting laid. There you go. Leo for Nerd and Tiffany Washington, who checks in on BF Live The Vibe today. This is your Wednesday. This is for Tiffany Washington. This is for the Nerd and all of my Leos joining us today. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my Leo friends. Reach out and connect with friends, Leo. Collaborate for community victories. Remember what's truly important. celebrate together at parties and social gatherings, and enjoy the company. That's what Leos do. That is your Wednesday. Look, Granny said about the verified. Not the time, Andrew. Good luck with that one, Granny. If I thought that would work telling him that, I would try it. Mandy Double Diff checks in. Mandy. I had that little fish grill kind of for her, Scott.
Right.
I wanted her to see this because Mandy is our resident fishing expert. So I like to run all things fishing by Mandy. And you always see pictures of Mandy on decks and docks fishing and casting a line. Mandy, let me know if you saw this. I don't think you were here, but check this out. Let me know if you would do this or if you have done this.
Check out my tiny barbecue pit, the bluegill.
And then I'll read Mandy Double Diff.
We're gonna have to snatch up a faux head. Yes, sir. We got a nice one. It's a monster. Little green sunfish. He's going on the grill.
Get the meat.
Grill.
On the grill. You notice that too, Andrew? On the grill.
Scales and squirting.
They be smoky. One coal. Crank dat.
Nothing like a day of grill.
Crank
Got a little bitty bit of Earl.
Put some Earl on it.
Fajita. Straight from the deli. Fire's almost ready, boys. Fish going in. Get in there.
Hoya P. Cunt from Psychosocial checking in, Scott.
Psychosocial.
And we're gonna close her up.
Where's
Cooking. We smoking.
Why
boys.
miss your other mic?
It's
But
been
it
4
goes to-
minutes. Let's take a peek.
Poor baby fish.
What, dude? Bruh, I'm genuinely amazed. Look at that. Can't even lie. That's deli shoes. Wow.
There you go. That's redneck ingenuity. And Andrew has figured out that he's now a Southern boy after we played that clip. Poor baby fish. Hoya the space nerd from Psychosocial is checking in, picking up and throwing down some vibes here in the middle of the day. Live Ween getting the love from Just a Guest checking in. You're number one. Stormy being the great mod that she is, she threw out Granny's his thing right there. Granny loves anal right there. Link right on YouTube if those you want to check him out. Poor baby fish. Hoya the space nerd from Psychosocial who snuck in here during this segment. Mandy can't catch a damn cold. Says Granny. Shots fired, Scott. Shots fired. You're our resident. Don't be jealous, Granny. You're our resident gator expert. Mandy is our resident fishing expert. She was here. She's been here for a minute. I'm going to go back up to the chat and going to pick up where I left off and try to find. We got Leo. I think we did that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have our warning.
Thank you, buddy. That's right, because I'm going to wrap up at 2:30. Q, your bro checks it in from Andrew the Giant 96 saying being verified is the most important thing here, Andrew, is his advice to you. Q's advice to you. Depends on the profession, not gonna lie. All right, we're going to Mandy Double. What are you loving there, Scott? You're always seeing something that I'm not seeing.
Just because that was referenced back to Andrew, just kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's always he always takes it right back to we're doing a segment. Don't matter what he's doing. We're doing Andrew time right now, and we're gonna let's do Aries and Libra for Mandy Double Diff, Andrew. So I'm gonna read Aries right now. Aries, today is a 9 out of 10. For all my Aries friends joining us here on the Vibe today, this is your Wednesday Soulful Horoscope reading or your Mandy Diff. Your charm is captivating. Express your heart with a creative project. Write a love story. Invite participation from your network. And accept a brilliant suggestion. That is Aries. For my resident fishing expert, Mandy Double Diff, and I call her Double Diff because she's on the cusp. So she likes two, so she double diffs. So I'm going to read Libra now for my friend Mandy Diff and all the Libras joining us today. This is your Wednesday Soulful Horoscope reading, Libra. Today is a 9 out of 10. Travel or study to research a passion, Libra. Make a long-distance connection. An educational opportunity is worth pursuing. Keep things simple and share and connect. I read it before. I read it again for Mandy Double Diff. As we move on with the Wednesday Soulful Horoscope readings. Mandy getting the shout-out love from Live Ween. Depends on the profession, not going to lie. Mandy, we got the being verified. What did you have for breakfast today, Sean Riggle asks?
I had yogurt and berries with
Nice.
Coke.
Nice. I had me some good old frozen pancakes and coffee, Scott. Did you happen to get anything in your gut before the show?
No, just that granola bar I ate earlier.
There you go. We got Leo. Did we not cover Leo for the lovely Leos? I think we did in here, right? Reach out and connect with your friends. Collaborate community victories. We did Leo. Let's continue on, Shani. It's 2 p.m. Stormy gives me the warning because she knows that I got to be out of here in 20 minutes. Right on time. And then not too long after that, Scott's going to start with his adventure where Scott's going to walk. He's going to be walking. Well, Scott would walk for 50 miles and Scott would walk for 50 more just to shave his eyebrows off again and blow a fall down at your door. That journey begins not long after this show, so we'll be looking forward to hearing the results of that as I move on for Taurus. This is for Just a Guess, and all of my Taurus friends joining us on this Wednesday, The Vibe. This is your Taurus Soulful Horoscope Reading. Today is a 7 out of 10 for my Taurus friends. Monitor your cash flow for growth, Taurus. It's easy to overspend. Make sure you repay a debt, discover a lucky break, and grab a lucrative opportunity. And disciplined actions will win, Taurus. That's your Wednesday. Holy balls, it's Just a Guess, says Live Ween. Psychosocial getting the acknowledgement as she jumped in the chat. Manny can't catch a cold. We covered that one. We covered poor baby fish. I'm looking for more signs, guys. There's Granny's channel. Pisces, we got that one. Stormy, hey up. What the fuck? Here comes Mandy Diff's comment about the little sunfish. What the fuck? He's cooking the bait. Granny, I will smoke you at fishing. Says, I'm going with Mandy Double Diff just because I've seen her pictures and her history. I'm all team Mandy Double Diff. That's why she's my resident fishing expert. Psychosocial gets acknowledgement and love from Stormy. Laughs from Tiffany Washington for Mandy. The angling battle must occur this summer. Coming to a YouTube stream near you. The fishing battle of all fishing battles. A granny loves gator anal, says our friend Terry Nee checking in. There's the granny link going out again. Terry Nee says granny loves gator anal. We got that one. Mandy Diff says, I'm going May 1st, deep sea fishing, maybe, if my nerves can handle it. Did anybody request Gemini yet? No, but you just did, Space Chief 75. This is for our great artist bro, Space Chief 75, who you can find on Twitter and X under that very same handle. Go look for all the cool artwork. He's in the middle of right now of, he's putting out his rough drafts of some artwork for Bobby Nick in the lounge. Well, I'm surprised Bobby Nick hasn't joined us. I hope he's just hibernating and preparing for his show, which usually immediately follows on Wednesday, BF Live The Vibe. Look for Bobby Nick on Rumble in the lounge, his music video show. Let's continue on here. I'm going to do Gemini. Today is an 8 out of 10 for my friend Space Chief 75. And here, Scott, I read these word for word. You're strong and especially creative, Gemini, Space Chief 75. Advance an exciting idea. Your education proves useful. Build upon what worked before, Space Chief 75. Make positive changes and shine your light. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. That is your Wednesday Soulful Horoscope Reading. Oh, look at that. There goes my link going out there on the Andrew the Giant channel. Thank you, Stormy, for spreading that over there. She says, I can catch a shit ton of mullets in a net and then turn them into bait, says Mandy Div. And here talking straight fishing shit. Liveween says, oh yeah, well, I had a mullet. Really? That's what we're doing. We're doing. Let me see. You had a mullet. Let me see. Oh, what the fuck? Oh man, what the? Okay. All right, here we go. Thanks, BF says Space Chief 75. Catch him on Twitter X. He's a bro, you know. Hey, I'm gonna move over to do Cancer. This will be for Brian Clauder, and this will be for my bro Scott Fitzpatrick, who's in their upper screen right here. Here we go. Here comes your Cancer today. Today's a 9 out of 10 for my Cancer friends. Rest and recuperate, says it. It says. Meditate on the past and the future. Enjoy nostalgic reflection and ancestral traditions. Keep an open mind and adapt to your recent changes, Cancer. There's something in there, Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something in there. That's kind of what I plan on doing, is going and walking out and reflecting and
meditate, rest, recuperate. You're going to have no choice but to reflect and be ancestral, like building a fire, or just like survival, like getting in tune with yourself. Your Cancer is right in line with you, Scott.
Oh yeah.
Ha ha, there you go. Dr. Evil got him a marlin, did he? Oh, no. He's the Diet Coca fish, 1 calorie, not fishy enough. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Says Terry Nee checking in. He's trying to convince himself or something. Holy shit, BF, was Jerry curled up. Fuck yeah, bro, I had that shit. Just Your Average Pug says, hit me with the Sagittarius. I will gladly do that. Now, I'm not even going to do that for my average pug checking in for his Wednesday. This is also the oddly, suspiciously absent Bobby Nick today. I hope he's resting up. He does so many shows. I could never say anything about him missing a show. So I hope you're resting up, Bobby Nick. And in the meantime, maybe you're just watching and you're like, you know what? I'm not even in the mood today. I'll just listen in. Well, I'm about to read your Sagittarius/Vegetarius Soulful Horoscope reading for Wednesday. This is for Just Your Average Pug and Bobby Nick. And I'm going to read it right now. Here we go. Vegetarius. It's not a sign, but it should be, and it is here on the vibe. You know, Scott, I might have a little clue why Bobby Nick's not here, buddy.
All right.
Because my Sagittarius friends, it says today is a 6 out of 10, Scott.
Ooh.
But it does say to support your partner and be supported, Sagittarius. It's about give and take. Stay within your budget. Be there for each other. Keep what you learn in your own confidence. Let me telling other people your damn business. And I hope you have a better day tomorrow. It's a 6 out of 10. I hope you're having a great day for my Wednesday. We got that one. We got those. Jack Handjobs. Fuck yeah, Jack Handjobs. Bobby Nick was on pretty late last night. Yeah, Space Chief 75, and that's normally not an excuse or a reason for him to miss a show because he turns it around pretty quick, but I tell him all the time that this shit catches up with you, man. You guys know very well that Bobby Nick loves this shit, man. Like, when he ain't sleeping, he's up podcasting, right, Scott?
Yeah, pretty much every waking hour.
Yep, he is. We have the Real Bold Keyboard 979 checking in saying, Andrew, hit me with an AA. Go hit him with the AA.
AA.
There you go. AA, the real bold keyboard 979. Watching the vibe from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel today. That Andrew, he's co-streaming my show over there today. So welcome new friends to the vibe. Wendy sent those pics to BF. Wendy sent those pics to BF. Oh no, that's right. We're not getting a poop. We're not getting a poop update today. That's what he's talking about. If Bobby Nick doesn't show up, we almost went the whole show yesterday and we got just under the wire. Wendy made it in with one of the famous Bobby Nick poop pics.
Yeah.
Right now I'm into what Andrew's laying down and it's nap time. Yeah. Isn't it funny how we, Scott, I don't know if you do this too. Something about certain parts of the day. I get tired in the afternoon, like this midday part a lot.
Yeah. I'm kind of I don't know, I guess I made it into a kind of a routine where I start getting drowsy now because I try to take a nap in between shows, and it's usually after this show I'll take a little hour and a half nap.
Nothing better than when your body's telling you to sleep and you can actually do it, bro. But yeah, there's sometimes that you just can't. But he's supposed to be in the lounge today, and I can't say that he might not be in the lounge. Maybe he just had the full, he's like, you know what? I got to skip BF Live, so I'm ready for the lounge. So I will let you know. Go check out the link right here that's running in my chat and see if he shows up immediately after the show in the lounge on Rumble. All right, well, no Virgos stepped up, so I'm going to read mine because we already did Cancer. We already did Pisces. Now we're going to do Virgo for me and all my Virgo friends, like Not the Bees, who's not with us here today. But this is for us Virgos today. This is my... Today's an 8 out of 10 for myself and my Virgo friends. It says, prepare for inspection with a professional project. Your influence is on the rise. That's not the only thing that's on the rise, let me tell you. Important partners are paying attention. I hope so, because I like to come here every day and work hard for the people. Go for excellence. It says polish or polish before presenting, but to be careful, just to be safe, I will polish and I will polish my presentation. All right, folks. Well, this is last call. Put your last ones in for their Soulful Horoscope reading. The Warrior checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 and says, "Hi, Andrew." Andrew's stoned and ready. Hell yeah. Is he stoned and ready? I think I have proof of that Andrew has been stoned. I don't know how ready he is, but Andrew is certainly stoned. Fuck yeah, there's Florida man. He knows what's up. The Warrior knows what's up. All right, with that, guys, I think we did them all, Scott and Andrew and everybody in the chat. I don't see any last ones coming in. We do them Monday, we do them Wednesday, we do them again on this coming Friday, because that's when we do them, Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, right here on The Vibe, folks. I hope you enjoyed them. That was your Rock You Like a Horoscope or your Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BS Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hi, I just barely made the transition back to my old room. Here we go. We're producing it. We're doing it. We're having a lot of fun hanging out with my boys, Scott and Andrew the Giant, on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Uh-oh. What did I just hear?
I got a friend suggestion on Facebook for Granny.
Oh my God! I thought you had you acted like Bobby Nick. I thought that you got the Wendy pick sent to you, Scott. I thought I was gonna have to queue up the old song, man. You got a request from Granny on Facebook.
A friend suggestion. Yeah.
Granny. Okay. Liveween says that I'm gonna put 311's Who's Got the Herb behind that for Andrew. Shout out to Andrew again. Says the Warrior checking in from Andrew the Giant 96. Space Nerd says, if you haven't kicked the like button, would you please do that here? We got a lot of love from you guys. There's so many places you can enjoy this show today. Could you hook a brother up with a like, share, subscribe if you're on YouTube, on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube, or if you're on BF Live The Vibe on Rumble, or my Facebook, and also co-streaming the show, Andrew the Giant is on Andrew the Giant 96. I thought the same about the poop pics. Scott, who would think that of all the things we do, we have certain people in our chat that are they look forward to seeing Bobby and describing that poop pic on the daily, brother.
Yeah, that's what me and Bobby Nick was talking about that last night, about the nostalgia of it, to watch, because I know it means something to him like it would me, even though as weird as that is, to watch Howard Stern 30 years ago and know one of them people's going to be friendly with you that way. Oh my God. And I was tuning in a little bit last night and I heard that she was sending some hellaciously worded messages about, I can feel you in this way inside of me and all of it. I mean, I saw Stormy say, did anybody tell her that like that's not appropriate? Like, where's the line of appropriateness? But good luck finding that line with the one and only Wendy Pack that joins us on all of our shows. Yeah, Scott. And I do like, so there's two halves of me. There's the half that goes, oh, where's Wendy, my friend, who always sends me the link and we do shows with her. And then you have those moments where you go, holy shit, like I'm hanging with somebody that was on the Stern Show. I'm being pranked or along with a gag with somebody from the Howard Stern Show. It is a lot of fun. Some of the prank phone calls she does to Stormy is hilarious, dude. If Stormy only knew the specialness of that to me.
That's awesome. Well, maybe Stormy or some of the mods can help in here. It's the Chunkster says, give me an Andrew link. Now that Andrew's on the show every day, I thought I had at least the no filter link running, but I have to make sure I double down and do Andrew the Giant 96 link in here. We got P Cunt, we got Bobby Nick, we got Scott. We got to get Andrew back into the link mix. Let's see. I have so many voicemails, says Stormy. Oh my God.
They're hilarious.
All right. Well, look, we got about 7 minutes. Oh yeah, the Wendy voicemails. Yeah. I mean, that's how we got some of the great, like I think it was a DJ Electra. She put that one it was just a voicemail and she put it to music. That's kind of a minute or so long. I'm going to discuss something, guys. We're going to spend the last 7 minutes of the show because we're going to leave at 2:30 today on the Vibe because we got places to be and people to see. But I have a conundrum, guys. Help me solve this. The grilled cheese conundrum, Scott. We got to do some deep thinking and also maybe you need to do less wheat or more wheat, whatever works for you. But listen to this guy. He has a grilled cheese sandwich eating conundrum. Let's take this in.
So if you took 10 grilled cheese sandwiches and stacked them on top of each other, kind of like this right here,
Right.
and then you took those 10 grilled cheese sandwiches and put them in kind of something like this here, you know, except it can hold 10 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Okay.
For now, we'll call this machine the Grilled Cheese Compactor 9000.
Right.
If you compacted all of those grilled cheese sandwiches into like a 1-inch by 1-inch cube,
Right.
and then ate that 1-inch by 1-inch cube, would you be full? Like,
let's stop right there. Would you be full, Scott? This guy he poses an interesting question. I told you he was going to break out the thinking today. Bro.
That is a thinker.
All right, but he's not done thinking yet, Scott. Let's think this out. So 10 of them, we're going to smush them down into an inch by inch cube. And could you eat all that? And if you ate it, would you be full or not full? Let's continue on.
Like, my brain tells me, of course you'll be full. That's 10 grilled cheese sandwiches. But my stomach's telling me, no, you're not going to be full. That's only a little 1-inch by 1-inch cube of grilled cheese sandwiches. And like, of course, there's going to be things at play. If you're eating these grilled cheese sandwiches at nighttime, of course you're going to be able to eat the whole cube. I tried to Google it because I figured some Redditor 9 years ago would want to test my theory or had already thought of this. But for some reason, it seems like Google's just worried about my mental health. I'm not really sure what that's all about. Also, is it even possible to condense 10 sandwiches to...
They told him about it. They referred to him about his mental health because he's looking this up, Scott.
little 1
Can you believe all the shit people look up and this is going to get you
by
that?
1-inch cube? Or is that going to be too dense? How small can you
This has
squish a
really
grilled
got me
cheese?
thinking, though.
I told you it was, Scott. When I first watched this, I'm like, what is this guy even talking about? And then the more I watched it, I'm like, mind blown, bro, because the dude, like, if you could press it down, what would your brain interpret it as, Scott?
Right? Yeah, because whenever I want to eat, I kind of like, volume.
Right, exactly. And that's what he's saying. Even though it's 10 of them, his brain is going to tell him it's a small cube.
Right.
That is some heavy shit we're leaving you with to partner on the vibe. Grilled cheese, millefeuille. How you doing? Throwing those some Gatsu checking in. I saw you hanging out in No Filter yesterday, saying that you caught our boy Andrew right here on the vibe in the middays, and look forward to doing that even more. Stormy says you're welcome because she threw that link out there for everybody. I wouldn't shit for a week if I asked that. The Real Bold Keyboard 979 asked Andrew, who is your favorite wrestler?
Right now, yeet.
There you go.
Yeet is a wrestler? Is that what? There's a wrestler named Yeet?
You already know who that is.
You can't do wrestling code for Scott.
Yeah, I don't know who Yeet is.
Jay Uso.
Jay Uso is the guy. There you go. So that's who he's saying right now. Jay Uso is his man right now. There you go. There's the Andrew the Giant link for those asking, because Andrew the Giant, this show right now is being co-streamed, and I'm making new friends. We're making a bigger community on Andrew the Giant 96. Welcome anybody joining us here. Andrew co-streaming my show over there. I would say yes about that, but the brain's going to think no about the grilled cheese sandwich. At 2:28, we're going to wrap up this show. So let's start doing some plugs right now. We got the Yeet. Yeet J. Eso says the Real Bold Keyboard 979. Welcome all new friends. Andrew's favorite wrestler is Orange Cassidy. Don't come over here at your Orange Cassidy shit, Sean Riggle. I've told you before. Andrew, last words as we wrap up this show quickly, bro.
Please, join us. No Filter tomorrow with Vincenzo Thursdays.
Vinny Thursday, that's right. His companion that brought him down to Florida, his great bro. Andrew told us yesterday that Thursday is going to be a regular kind of stop for Vinny. So if you want to catch up with Vinny and give him good vibes back for how great he is with Andrew, or just catch up with him and see how his trip was back home and how he's making out without Andrew, you have to tune in to No Filter tomorrow night, 7 p.m. East on No Filter with Andrew and friends. That's what the show that these guys do. And we don't have Bobby Nick here to do all his plugs today. So I'm going to turn it over to Scott Fitzpatrick. Scott, if you want to, last words, let us know about your adventure. Do some plugs and let us know about the start of your adventure.
Yeah, I'm going to real quick plug, even though I won't be there today because I'll be on my adventure, the Lunatic Lounge Boner Show which I believe is at 9:30 Eastern time on Bobby Nick's channel at Bobby Nick 1978. All the guys will be there having all the fun, and I probably won't be there tonight because I will be, after this show, I'll be starting my walk down the trail. But could be I'm going to walk as far as I can for a day.
Well, Scott,
lean up against a tree and fall asleep, and then walk back tomorrow, which will probably, I'm thinking I'll probably be back for Thursday's No Filter.
He'll be back in time for Thursday's No Filter. So if you want to catch up with Scott's adventure, you have 2 reasons now to tune into No Filter tomorrow at 7 p.m. East, because it's Andrew, it's Scott Fitzpatrick, it's Bobby Nick, it's Stormy doing her producing magic in the background. So if you want the update and find out if Scott survived or not and check up with Vinny or catch up with Vinny, you do it tomorrow night, 7 p.m. East. No Filter with Andrew and friends. As far as me tonight, I got a little thing, award ceremony I'm attending right after this. That's why I'm leaving early. And then later on tonight, I will be hanging out with my friends with Bob and Perry on PCL Live. Bob and Perry. I'll be doing that tonight. So look for Bobby Nick, who couldn't be here, and support Bobby Nick in any way you can. His links have been running throughout the entire chat right here. Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube, Bobby Nick on Rumble. He might be doing the lounge if he wakes up in time. So go over to Bobby Nick on the Rumble, click on that link, and go see if he wakes up and shows up for that show. But I trust and hope you guys had a good day. It's been 2.5 hours of fun and hanging out and positive vibes. For my friends, Andrew the Giant, who hopefully joins us tomorrow and every day, Scott Fitzpatrick, good luck on your adventure, buddy, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing some great videos.
Thanks. If I can check in at some point, I will, and if not, I'll have videos for when I do see you.
Sounds awesome. So Chunkster has a last-minute tip. Scott, rollerblades would cut that trip in half.
Yes.
And Scott on rollerblades would be a hell of a thing for us to see with a picture. But to find out any and all of that, you got to tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. East, for the return of Scott Fitzpatrick after his adventure. So for Scott Fitzpatrick, for Andrew the Giant, Bobby Nick, who couldn't be with us today, check him out, see if he does his lounge on Rumble. I'm BF Bobby Fran saying peace and love. I hope you had a great day. And it's not bye, folks. It's just bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. Bye for now. See you guys. Have a great Wednesday.
But that's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Tacky Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.